welcome you to another live edition of The Sports Box, your go-to sports podcast featuring great content, conversation, and your occasional disagreement. Stick around to interact and ask questions. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
It's all about the cash flow. So come on and get this money, man. Getting paper, and we always do it major on the slow. You know it.
We have made it, my brother. We have made it. 100 episodes, game-winning drive. We have finally arrived to the date. We are here, and there's not a better way to open up this show than the two guys who started this 4 years ago. Alex, how are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, man. I can't believe we got here. There were times where I thought we wouldn't make the 100 episodes, to be honest with you, man. Tough times, COVID, everything we've been through, man. I'm super excited, man. This is an accomplishment. No matter what anybody think, man, this is really cool. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see all the guys from the past. It's going to be fun, man. I'm really, really pumped for this.
Yeah, man, it's been a blast. I got a great surprise at the end, which I can't wait to watch your reaction and everybody else's reaction on it, dude. And you'll see a little bit in the surprise about how we feel about game-winning drive and what it's meant to us. And first and foremost, man, we got to give love and thanks to our wives and giving us the time to be able to do this. And me and Alex, we are not the originals. We are the originals, but there's also a guy that we're missing. And the guy that started it with us, he's here. He showed up. That's my brother.
Shut up.
What up?
My
boys?
Man.
How's it going, my guys?
Up, bud? Miss you, man.
Good, man.
Great
Miss
to
you
see
guys too, man. You too.
Yes, sir. This is awesome, bro. It's a good moment, dude. Austin, I know that stuff came up. It's been hard for you to be able to do this, but man, talk about a little bit about the first season that we did together. The only one we did together. How it was a different experience during that time because we weren't that advanced in what we were doing now today.
Absolutely, man. And hey, kudos to you guys for holding it down. For sure. That I'm glad to see this keep going, man. I know I always comment on it. Wish I could roll out with you guys, but life happens, job happens. Can't complain about that. I love how far you guys came from, and I love how my Eagles are doing. Let's go Eagles, baby. Had to slide that in there real quick. No, for reals though, you guys are holding it down, and I appreciate it. I love seeing your guys' episodes every day, or every week. I mean, yeah, keep it going, man. You guys are doing a good job.
Yeah, man. Thank you. We appreciate it, bro. And we're gonna bring you back because we're gonna relive. We're gonna have everybody come on and we're gonna relive some big time conversations. So Austin's gonna go for a little bit. He's gonna come back, and then we're gonna transfer on to our next guy. Right. So unfortunately, one of the other guys couldn't make it for our second and third season. Ryan Viegel. He couldn't make it, but we'll hopefully get a little surprise at the end with him. But our other guy is here, and a guy that we love a lot. He was a guest commentator on our first season with Austin, when we came up with the idea of hey, Ryan wants to come on. That was your guy, and we knew him from softball. I was like, but look, I got another guy that I want to bring on. Let's make this a four-way theme, man. Like, let's try it out. And he's knowledgeable. He loves football. His team doesn't have a name, and we got to bring him in. That's Grant Meeks.
Hey,
you just going to call me the greatest game picker. That game-winning drive.
Oh, here we go.
Could not be beat.
You win one freaking season, and now it's the end of the world.
Greatest pick'em of all time, dude. Hey, Brand, man, the same question goes to you, man. How the 2 years? I know last year was rough for us with all the timing issues and coaching and life just interferes, so it gets really tough. But man, How was it for you that second season? I think I so in my personal opinion, before we end this season, second season's been my favorite season. So, how was it for you, brother?
Man, it was awesome. I miss being yelled at by Alex, like in like just a
Yeah.
deep seated way. Like
Yeah,
just felt like, what am I gonna die on this week with Alex? No, like it's such a great camaraderie though. Like I feel like we had a really good, like we gelled really well. We got along. We were able to feed off each other. Like it was seamless. There was no real issues transitioning with me and Ryan joining on. Like it's definitely one of those things that I miss every now and then. But man, it is with kids and with life, it is just difficult to be able to set that time apart. Especially when you keep texting everybody it's 5:30 and no, bro, it's 8:30. You gotta get it right. No, but no, it really has been one of those things that I really enjoyed for the long period that I was on here with you guys. Like just talking ball and just being able to share some knowledge and gain some from y'all as well.
awesome, man. We appreciate it, brother. We appreciate it. Guys, give us the comments. Yes, there is a comment on here from Nick Chubb. Is Peyton Manning overrated? How in the fuck is that a question? I'm sorry, excuse my language. But what the F? Yes, we will dive into that. Yes, that is one of our hot takes that we will be getting into soon. Brent, yeah, man, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate everything that you provided to us and gave us, and the door's always open if you ever want to come back. But man, it's just been it's a blessing in disguise what you brought. I was rewatching our episodes, and my God, you and Alex went at it a lot. So I mean, it's just I was digging
he was
into
just
the archives, and I'm just like, damn, dude, like.
He was just mad someone else that had trouble growing hair joined the show. That was all.
Yeah. That's it. So, Brad, we're going to bring you back in a little bit later. We got to introduce our next guy, and we're all going to be on here, and it's going to be a blast. I can't wait for that. So, just give me a second here. All right. So that was season 2 and 3. Now, obviously, we're on season 4, which is our current season, and I got to bring. I mean, you're going to see in the video. He was I didn't know Fogg was a big time guest commentator for us in season 2, and then obviously I brought him in when during the playoffs last year, and I just like, bro, like this is what we need. This is the guy. He's perfect for us. We'll obviously get into some heated arguments. We haven't yet. I know you haven't yet with him. I know eventually it's going to happen soon, but. He really completes the game-winning drive is 3 words in a title, and he's the third word. And I think it's going to be a permanent spot for us until we want to call it quits. So the man, the myth, and the legend, the Fog he's completed us, right? I mean, I told Alex about it. I say he completes us, and I go this guy is perfect for our attitudes and our personalities, and he already has the experience at his own show, which we'll give a plug in here soon, and and now he's part of the family. So now it's Fogg, and man, we appreciate you, bro, and we're happy that you're part of the crew.
Yeah, bro, I am humbly grateful for you guys. I appreciate this opportunity. This is fantastic. And listen, this is a game-winning drive, people. If you're watching this and it's 4th and goal, we got the score for you. We're the game-winning drive. We're putting it in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
We got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. So it's that's been our entire history of co-hosts. Obviously, like I said, we missed one. I wish he could have came on tonight. Would really complete the entire circle, but life and work get in the way. But now let me get into one of our big time guest commentators that came on, and that's DJ. DJ was basically my ride or die last year because Alex got busy doing stuff on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights, whatever we were doing it. So Wednesday. I mean, DJ, man, we appreciate you, man, for everything that you did for us last year. Man, how was the experience for you?
No, it was fun. I appreciate you for asking me to come on for a couple of episodes. I didn't know I was going to do so many. It was really fun talking, talking football with you guys, having some nice debates. It was a pretty good experience. Talking about something that you love, and I love football. We all love football, so it was good to chat about.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is, man. Yes, sir. It is. And then we're gonna bring on a little bit of DJ. We appreciate you, man. We're gonna get into some heavy, fun arguments, but thank you, man. Just stay on for a little bit. And we got one more guy to introduce, and Fog, I'm gonna take you out for a little bit too on this one. So, me and Alex, we really shopped around. We started in a company that I refuse to mention. So we started first in this company. It went down the drain, and then we went to another company, and that other network just didn't work out for us. The Buzz, which I will give respect to, and then man, I'm just like, I talked to Alex, and this is before we added Ryan and Brant, if I'm correct, and so I knew about the Sports Box network, the Sports Box, for a while. And to this day, I still don't know how I got introduced to them. I know it was through the first company, but it was weird how it just all connected, and that's where my faith comes in, because I really believe God designed it to be this way, where we were able to meet Brian Attard, and he is the CEO, whatever title you want to give him. I give him CEO of Sports Box. He does the in and outs, the day and ends. And man, it was a phone call. It was just a phone call. It was just like, hey, F all that, what you're doing at these different companies, and come over here and just do what you want to do. Stress-free environment. You get to do what you want to do. And if you want to help. And if you don't. And I was sold from the start, man. And I think we arrived with like 15,000 followers with Sportsbox, and now we're up to 25. I mean, it's been a journey. I'm happy to help out when I can and share the articles and do the stuff that we could do. And bro, there's no further ado. We gotta introduce the CEO, a guy who's been actually a regular commentator on the Sports Box, and wears a New York Rangers hat when we do Sunday morning football shows.
I wore a Cowboys hat for you today.
You did.
One of a kind, bud. One of a kind.
If GMs in sports are judged by their free agent signings, I will put my free agent signing of a show against anybody's, because I really wanted the two of you on our team, and that goes from your original company to your second to your third, and you kind of bounced around. And the fun part about doing a lot of the podcasting that we do is that the people that you meet, the fun that you have. And I think you've been wonderful fits on our team, and I am very thankful to have you as part of the family for sure. So I mean, Matt's congrats, 100 episodes. I'm going to sound like a broken record later in the show. But good things happen to good people. I think it shows your dedication, and we are absolutely just thrilled to have you as part of the family. It's not as active as it once was, but we're still chugging along for sure. You're right, close to 25,000 followers. We get the funny meme there, the breaking news that gets out there. So I always have those viral moments. But I was a huge fan of the show. Now being part of it, that much more.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we definitely
appreciate everything you've done for me.
Finding a home with you, man, for sure.
I could talk on and on a personal standpoint, how I feel about our relationship, and it's just been wonders for Alex and I, and to be on this show and giving us control of what we want to do and how we want to do it and this and that. So with that being said, let's get into the fun stuff, bro. It's time to bring in everybody in, dude. So we're bringing everybody in. This is the most we've ever done. It's gonna be fun, and so Brian.
Oh, we got a surprise! All right, all right.
We got a white Brian and a black Brian. It's perfect.
The balance.
So, the most heated conversation. I know there's a lot of us here, so we will try our best to go one by one. The most heated conversation that we have ever had in the history of our show. There's two, but one was this, and this is from Alex.
Absolutely freaking
So,
God.
what I want to do is go on a universal stance, and we are going to go 1 through 5 of the greatest
Shit.
quarterbacks of all time.
Oh God.
And this is going to be fun.
He's
So,
so good.
number 1, I think we all agree, but besides DJ, we all agree that Tom Brady is number 1. Yes or no?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even close.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not, it's not
No.
even close. There's no argument.
No.
No argument.
Drew, they don't know me too well, so you know how it goes already.
I know.
You know already,
I
yeah.
know.
So.
DJ, who's your 1?
Right, this topic right now, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
Okay.
Peyton.
All right.
One.
So,
I mean, look, is he the most winningest? Absolutely, and no one's ever going to beat him. But that doesn't mean that he
this
is
is going to
the
be
best
fun.
quarterback.
It's Tom Brady. ... The rest, bro. I'm telling you right now. There's levels to this.
Holy
Okay.
shit, man. You
I don't have.
you have your GOAT as a guy who's 14 and 13 in the playoffs.
Football's a team
Career
sport.
playoffs. He got handed a Super Bowl on his way out the door, and you're giving this guy your GOAT status?
Come on. You know
what's funny?
oh
You know
my
what's funny? You
goodness.
want to know what's funny? Alex, I'm going to tell you what's funny. Brian, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm going to have the most controversial number top 5 quarterback of all time.
You mean a number 5? Or just in general?
Oh, in general, top 5.
Okay. All right.
He's number 4 for me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 out of 8, we agreed Tom Brady's 1. So we will move on.
Yes.
Number 2, I think, is where people might get a little bit dicey. I don't know how, but it might get a little dicey. So I'm gonna throw my 2 out there. My number 2 is Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
Is there anyone gonna argue?
No.
About
No
that?
argument
No,
there.
Brian. No.
Yeah, but it
No.
If
just
you have Payne 1, if you have Payne 1, DJ, who's 2?
Montana's 2.
Montana's 2. Okay.
The disrespect.
Yeah.
The disrespect.
Montana's 2.
Woo!
But in all seriousness, like, it depends how you define it.
All right.
Is it best-
One guy was great in the regular season, and the other guy was great in Super Bowls. So if you have a guy who's great in the regular season, you got guys who's great at the big stage. How could Tom Brady be the greatest? Because he played the longest. So if Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady in the regular season, and Joe Montana was better in the big stage, where does Brady fall in that category? Was he better than Montana on the big stage?
Do we really need to have this conversation? Like, there's
I feel like that's such a.
what record does Peyton Manning hold in the regular season anymore? Like 2 obscure records. The guy was fucking overrated, dude.
I kind of want to hear.
Stop, man.
Come on. How many? You know how many touchdown passes Tom Brady threw in his first Super Bowl? 1. He won a Super Bowl throwing 1 touchdown.
Hold on. But did he lead his team for a game-winning drive to kick the field goal? Did he do it or not?
Football's not about the last minute.
Did he do it or not?
Tim Tebow used to have so many game-winning drives. Nobody talks about him.
Hey, DJ. Football's not about the last minute, right?
It's not.
It's not. Okay, so
It's
how do you
not just
explain?
about the last minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. How do you explain 43-8?
Everybody played bad. All right, so Tom Brady played bad in Super Bowl. Nobody said nothing.
Nah. Manning was horrible.
Wait.
He was horrible.
Tom Brady won Super Bowl throwing no touchdown passes, of having a fumble and an interception.
But it's not. But you're saying.
So hold on.
DJ,
how about what Tom Brady did during the game? How about what Tom Brady?
He didn't do nothing during the game.
It's not about. But it's not about stats. It's about controlling the game, though. It's about maximizing. Wait, it's about maximizing your possessions. That's what.
Exactly.
That's what separates Tom Brady and from everybody else. He maximizes his possessions. Guys try to keep him off the field. This is why Mahomes. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is why Mahomes is in my top 5 because Mahomes does the same exact thing. He maximizes his possessions.
Absolutely.
You can't keep him off the field.
Absolutely.
When he's on the field, he's gonna score. either a touchdown or a field goal.
Straight
Peyton Manning
facts
didn't
here.
do that.
Straight knowledge is being.
All right. So
Peyton Manning didn't do that. Peyton Manning not maximize his
You say he
possession.
maximized going to score. He didn't score in that Super Bowl that they won. They didn't throw a touchdown pass. They turned the ball over twice.
Okay. That was one.
And they won.
You mean the Rams?
They had a great defense.
The guy's got 7 fucking Super Bowls, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, there's no franchise that has that many Super Bowls.
All right, Terry Bradshaw has 4
man.
and Dan Marino has 0. Who's better?
So nobody's talking about Terry Bradshaw being a great quarterback.
Hold on.
I'm a
Sitting here
Steelers fan.
talking
and Terry
about
Bradshaw
the last minute doesn't matter.
probably
That's
one of my top
fine.
20
Hey,
of all
listen,
time.
you're right. Last minute doesn't matter. Peyton Manning in Super Bowls has thrown 3 touchdowns, 5 fucking interceptions. And you're talking about this guy's a fucking goat?
Touchdown
This
pass.
guy's a fucking goat artist.
Wait,
The guy took the number 1 all 7 years.
Hey, DJ, I love you, but you're not making a good argument why Manning's the best, bro.
All right. When they play each other in the playoffs, wait, time out. When they play each other in the playoffs, 5 matchups, who outplayed the other player more?
Obviously, Tom Brady
No,
he's
he
got
did not.
7
No, he did
fucking
not.
Super Bowls.
No, he didn't.
Holy
I'm talking about in the
fuck.
playoffs. When they
Hold
played
on.
7
against each
of
other.
them.
So
I have Manning at number 1 from a pure just intelligence talent perspective. My number 2 is going to be controversial because obviously that's who it is. Again, I think it's Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers makes so much difference in every game that he plays. He was the only player Green Bay had for about a decade. And he would be the kind of guy that when he plays, lines moved because he was in the game.
So you're putting the current Peyton Manning at number 2.
I'm looking at supreme.
A guy that's got all kinds of fucking stats, but nothing to show for it. 4 fucking super MVPs that he's fucking
Brett.
from other people.
Yeah, but Alex,
Like, get the fuck
But
out.
Dan Marino has
Good
none.
Lord, what's
Does
going
Dan
on
Marino-
here?
Is Dan Marino stink at football? He has no Super Bowls.
Do these guys all have brain transplants?
So we're talking about. So it's all about
Holy
championships.
fuck!
Wait, hold on. It's all about championships.
it's
Tell
not about
me.
champion. It's not
No,
about.
you want to
It's
bring
not
up
about
Dan Marino?
championship.
Let's bring up
It's
It's
Dan
not about
Marino.
championship.
Hold
It's
on,
about,
hold on.
it's about what you're
Dan
doing with
Marino
your.
have another
It's about
top
what you do with
100
your
player.
opportunity when you get there. Tom Brady is the reason. Tom Brady is the main. Look. But look,
I got
DJ.
Brady 3.
DJ. Tom Brady is like the consistent cog to why the Patriots got to where they are. You can't deny that, right? I don't care about the stat. You can dick and dunk the stats all you want. That's fine. I can do the same thing with any player. But Tom Brady he's the constant, consistent guy. And when he got there, he maximized what he had to do. He didn't score in 1 Super Bowl. You're right. But when he had the football, right, he put his team in position to do what?
He won a Super Bowl.
What did he do?
What did playoffs? He won a
DJ,
Super Bowl.
what did he do? What did he do?
In 20 years of play, Tom Brady had a top 10 defense 17 times.
Yes.
That's fine. I'm not denying that. I don't care about that. I hate that stat.
But
I
here's
hate
the
that.
reality. Here's
That's
the
reality.
reality.
Everybody does, though. Every
Here's
Super Bowl
yes,
champion has had that.
exactly.
I don't care about. Listen.
Most Super Bowl winning teams have had a top 10 rushing attack and top 10 defense. That's just a reality.
That's the reality of
Turn
winning
around
football.
and knock somebody for having that because that's a reality of what those teams had.
Hold on,
we can go back. Hey, guess what? Brian, you're a Cowboys fan. You know what Roger Staubach had when he was winning Super Bowls? Oh, shit. Top 10 rushing offense, top 10 defense. You know what Troy
Aikman had?
Everything,
which is why Troy Aikman's not top 5.
7 Hall of
He's nowhere
Famers.
near.
Troy Aikman's not top 10.
Troy
Yeah, but see,
Aikman's
hold on.
statistics.
I just
don't
want to
make
talk
him
about Dan
top
Marino.
5.
I want to respond to
Hold
the
on,
Dan
hold
Marino
on, hold on,
comment as
hold on.
justification.
Because you
the
had
one through
Brian,
10.
and you know this. You know this. Troy Aikman had everything
He did.
and still didn't perform
And
at
that's-
the level
and that's-
that
and
guys
that's
like
why-
Brett
and that's-
Favre, Dan Marino, Joe Montana
And
did.
that's why
So,
Troy Aikman will never be in the top 10.
Correct.
I mean,
So with
not
that being said,
top
to the 1 through
15.
5, Brian, the 1 through 10 and how I rate it is stats, accolades. That includes for both seasons. Because I value postseason way more than I do regular season.
Right, like
I mean, you're the biggest candidate, Brian. Of you don't give a shit about MVPs.
I do not.
So
Nope.
but I do. So there's all pros, and then it's what you had to work with. Context matters. And what goes with me with Tom Brady over everything else is what Brian said, is that he is the constant. And that debate between him and Belichick is considered dead now.
It is.
Yeah.
That's been dead.
Yeah.
He is the Patriot way, and he took the Patriot way to Tampa Bay. And that's what should have silenced any haters and any doubters, because he won it in Tampa Bay when he basically told Bruce Arians to suck his dick. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to put my offense in. Brian Leftwich is going to follow me and we're going to put this offense together how we want it. And he made Scotty Miller a household name, who's a nobody now in the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was still in the league.
Does.
I didn't even know Scotty Miller was still in the league. That's
my pushback with Peyton Manning.
You want to hear cool stuff?
He's the smartest quarterback in the NFL. I think Brady will even say.
Listen, I waited my turn. I want to respond.
I want to finish this. So we need to get to number 3. So the voting, who puts their hands up for Joe Montana number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to number 3 now. This is going to be where it's controversial. Okay? This is very 3. So I'm putting my hand up for Peyton Manning. Is anybody else going to put their hand up for Peyton Manning at 3?
I had him 1.
So us 3 down the line here are at Peyton Manning at 3. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alex. Who do you have at 3?
Not for long, though.
No, I want to discuss.
No, I agree with you.
The nonsense that's going on here. These
you want to keep going?
These jagaloons that are trying to hijack the pocket. Listen to me. You talked about Dan Marino as, he never won anything. Name a top 100 player that Dan Marino played with. You fucking can't. The man did it by himself. He's more impressive to me than Peyton Manning.
No.
Okay.
Sorry. And I like Dan Marino, but no.
That's ridiculous, man. Like, insane. Passing offenses were not what they were when Dan Marino was playing, and he's breaking all these records, and he still has records that hold today. So let's get that nonsense out about. Now, does it ding him? I don't put Dan Marino in my top 5 because he doesn't have any Super Bowl wins.
I have him at 3. I have him at 3.
He's not.
Because I feel like for a while, Dan Marino and Joe Montana were like neck and neck. The only thing that Joe Montana had that Dan Marino didn't have was an actual football team around him.
A better team.
With a coach, right? Yeah. So if you were to swap those two guys with Dan Marino's, I feel like he was just ahead of his time, right? In terms of his talent, in terms of his pure arm talent. I mean, how we talk about like Mahomes and Josh Allen and all these guys is how we would be talking about Marino if he was playing today, right? So that's how talented he was throwing the football. He just didn't have the football team.
And game IQ, right?
And
I give Dan Marino game IQ.
Right?
Manning, game IQ over everybody. He was the smartest quarterback ever to play the game. I'm fine with that.
5,000 yards. Throwing over 5,000 yards in the 80s is insane.
It's insane.
That's like
my top 5.
It is even
Dan Phelps.
Yeah. He said what? And that he said who?
Dan Phelps.
And Dan Phelps. It's just insane. Like that. They didn't do that in the 80s and the 90s, right? So I have Marino. I have Marino at 4 or at 3, just because of the game IQ and his talent, his sheer talent, and I feel like the context, like Drew said, matters in terms of the rules as well. Like if Dan Marino played today, I mean, he would shred today's NFL. Like it would be insane. Like you gave him a Justin Jefferson or you gave him a Tyreek Hill. Like, come on, bro. Like it would be crazy. So I'm going Marino.
Okay. Number 4. I think this will also be controversial for a lot of people. So, Austin, who do you have at 4?
I have Patrick Mahomes at 4. And I think he's going to keep going up. Man. After all said and done, I think he goes top 2. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm not mad at that. I don't have him 4 now, but he'll be top 2 but he's done.
Man, he's different. He's different. They said he couldn't do it without Tyreek, and look what he did, man. He's just doing stuff just insane. He can throw, he can run, he can do everything. Doesn't matter what era he played in. He would have excelled in any era. Doesn't matter.
7's going to be real hard to get. I think he needs to get 5 at least to be considered a GOAT, bud.
And he can get it.
He doesn't
He
have
can
to
get
get
it.
7 rings. He doesn't.
I don't know if he.
No, he needs to get 5. I'm,
like
I'm
4 or
sorry.
5.
He can get 5 easily.
He has 2 already.
He could.
He has 2.
Should have 3.
Should have. He could have had 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have 4.
Yeah.
Could have 4 if Tom Brady didn't beat him twice.
I mean,
Tom
Tom Edward Brady had something to say about that. Oh, the GOAT. Yeah, the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. Right, I got it. The GOAT at 40 years old beat this man. The GOAT.
All right, Steven, Fogg, I've been waiting. Is this the controversial pick right here for 4 for you?
Yeah, for me, I'd go Otto Graham.
Who?
No, don't worry, I'm going old school too, but that's not my choice.
I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at the old school. I'm not gonna disrespect that.
Look,
I'm
4
mad
or
at that.
5 for me are Otto Graham and Johnny Unitas because of what they did to the game
Right,
during their
don't know.
eras in which they played.
right.
It's not about I'm a statistics guy, but it's not about stats here. It's about
You can't do stats with those 2 guys.
It's about stats during the era in which they played and what they did during the era in which they played. So for me, Otto Graham, Johnny Unitas, those are guys that are 4 and 5 for me.
Were those 2 guys? Were they pre-Super Bowl era?
Yes.
So let's take the pre-Super Bowl era guys out. Who would you have at 4?
Drew Brees.
Oh, he can't make top 5, bud. As much
You don't think so, man?
I
love the
no.
guy. He can't
I-
be top 5.
I
Dan
have
Marino.
Montana here. Personally.
Dan Marino be your 4?
Yeah.
Mine too. If I'm taking out, I was gonna put Johnny Unitas as my 4, but if we're taking the
man.
pre-Super Bowl guys out, then I'm putting Marino at 4.
I got
Yeah.
Marino.
Yeah, for me, 4 for me would be Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. I'm mad at it. I'm mad at that. Yeah, that's
Aaron
fine.
Rodgers is an animal, bro.
He's-
Brant, who you got a 4?
With one
Drew
ring.
Brees.
Do you have Drew Brees at 4?
I do, and then I have Marino at 5.
Okay, Brian, who you have at 4?
Shit.
I have Montana here at 4 because I have Peyton,
Okay,
Rodgers, Brady, Joe.
Okay.
The disrespect.
And then at 5, you have who?
Dan Marino.
Alex, who you have at 5?
John Elway.
So
Get
Peyton Manning's
the
at
fuck out of here.
Peyton Manning's,
No way.
Peyton Manning's at 5?
No
I
way.
already
the
told you
fuck
Peyton
outta
Manning's
here.
never going to make my top 5.
Oh
You
my god.
can't be.
Okay.
John
You can't
Elway is
have
so overrated.
the stats that you cannot have the offense that he had, 2 Hall of Famers on defense, and still not have a winning.
3.
Barely have a winning record in the fucking playoffs. You got hand gifted a Super Bowl at the end of your career because your defense beat the team. You didn't even play offense. Did you see that man's stats in that Super Bowl he won with Denver?
The worst
Like
stats ever.
17 fucking yards and 27
No,
interceptions. Shut the fuck up, man.
He wasn't even.
This guy's a
No.
that
fucking
year.
bum.
Real talk.
He was great the year before that.
Real talk.
I
I'm gonna defend Alex for a little bit. I have Manning at 4, but I have Manning at him at 4. But I'll defend him for a little bit because Peyton Manning did have a lot of help, man.
Oh my
Yes.
God, dude.
Good Lord, he had a lot of
Whole
help. Like,
bunch of help.
you put things in perspective, like he had, and even when he went to Denver, he had a lot of help. Bro, like, and he only
Let's
squeezed
talk
out
about the
2
Colts
Super
offense.
Bowls.
Let's not even talk.
2.
Jeff Saturday, Hall of Famer.
Jesus.
Reggie Wayne,
He won a Super
Hall
Bowl
of
with those
Famer.
guys, though.
Marvin
That's
Harrison,
fine, but he should have
Hall
won
of
more. That's the
Famer.
point.
Dallas Clark, fringe Hall of Fame tight end.
Who
But
that?
maybe
like,
he made those
what?
guys.
That was
Like,
Clark.
what?
You would Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning,
I
man.
would've quit.
What?
Peyton Manning
Maybe
made
he
would've
made
gone.
those guys because remember, Demarius Thomas wasn't anything until
No, Demarius Thomas the
Peyton
baller.
Manning
Not
Don't do that. Don't do that.
not
Don't do
Julius
that.
Thomas.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
do
go
that.
for
Oh,
baller.
Julius Thomas.
He
Julius
was
Don't
a
hate
baller
on
before he got
DT.
there.
Don't hate on
Don't do
DT.
that.
Yeah,
Eric
he was
Jackson was the
Ain't
only-
Demarius
there
Thomas
in
made
his
Tim
decline.
Tebow.
He wasn't making
Yeah,
nobody.
Darius Thomas was like that. Darius Thomas was
Demarius
like
Thomas
that.
made Tim Tebow.
All right, but if Julius Thomas didn't make nobody though.
Okay, that's fine. I mean,
And what about Eric
Yeah,
Jackson?
I'll give you Julius.
Eric Beck is
Jackson.
okay.
Okay.
Who?
Eric Decker.
Reggie Wayne,
Oh,
Reggie
yeah.
Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James with the 3 guys that you should have stuck with. as Hall of Famers that could have been Hall of Famers on the other team.
Jeff Saturday's
Jeff Saturday.
He won a Super Bowl with those guys.
Yeah, like
He did.
The point is,
He
the
did.
point is he only
He
won
did.
talk
one.
about-
And
I
Tom-
mean,
and
He
Tom-
only
and
won
Tom
one
Brady won
Super
the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
He had a good defensive Broncos
Two
too.
cross players
but I'm so tired.
and a guy named Mitchell.
I'm so tired of hearing he didn't have any help on defense. You have Bob Sanders. I understand his injury
Wes
prone.
Welker.
I get that, right? You got Robert Mathis. You got
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney. Those guys are both in 100 sack club.
Von Miller.
Those guys are not bums.
No,
The
nobody
guy
saying they're
had
bums.
guys in their prime.
And then
They-
DJ, to add to your point, like Manning was
Why?
bad in like every Super Bowl.
But you know what? All those guys have rings. They all won Super Bowl.
Manning did not play well in any
Wait, come on,
Super Bowl.
come on,
he ever
come on,
played.
come on.
Number
Do you know
one
that?
offense for a decade?
Do you know
go
that
to the playoffs? How many times was he not the number one seed? Like
He was
three?
so bad against the
You got a
Bears.
home
He was
playoff
bad
game.
against
You're
the
losing
Saints.
home
He was
playoff
bad
games.
against the
Number one
Seahawks. He
seed.
was bad against the Panthers.
You know that.
He
was terrible against the Seahawks.
Hold on. You know he's top 5 all time in the postseason in touchdown passes.
That's
I don't,
fine.
wait, come on. I don't do wins. I can do top 5 wins. He's in there too, but
I was
that's
talking
a
about
team stat.
Wait, DJ. I'm talking about his Super Bowl performances. He sucked.
Hey,
Top
DJ,
five
DJ,
in
DJ,
But he's
DJ,
still-
who's number
Did
one
you
in
say
postseason
Peyton Manning
touchdowns?
is top 5 in wins?
DJ.
Postseason stats?
In
DJ,
postseason?
who's number one in
He's
all postseason
14 and
stats?
13,
He played
bub.
like 30 years.
It don't matter.
He played
It don't
30
matter. You
years.
can't use that for Payne, but not use that for Brady.
He played 30
Okay,
years.
no. Don't even bother with Tom Brady.
Who
Joe
leads in
Montana,
all passing
16
stats?
and 7 in the playoffs. 16
Listen,
and
That's a
7.
team stat.
Brady won
What are you
against
talking about,
the
a team
Atlanta
stat?
For the
Falcons.
record.
Peyton Manning
All right,
threw
all right,
Brady
for
won a
So,
hold
time
on,
out.
hold on.
You-
every
if you-
Super
if
Bowl
you wanna
Peyton
do
Manning
records-
played. He threw
all right.
for more than either 2 interceptions or
All right.
more.
You-
That's
you-
your GOAT?
You wait, talking about it's more than that. He has all pros, MVPs.
Who
Record.
cares? Those are regular
All right,
season
but he has
stats
a
that I
cha- he
don't
has
think
championship.
it
You
doesn't
know what bothers me?
matter.
You know what bothers me about Peyton Manning too? There was a time where like Brady and the Patriots, because it's a team sport, they didn't make the Super Bowl for like a decade. Remember that? From like 04 to 14. You know what Peyton Manning did in that decade, DJ? Nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
when that decade he eliminated the Pats to go win a Super Bowl.
Did he win the Super Bowl?
First stretch. Yeah, during in 2006.
They beat the Pats? I don't remember
Yeah.
that, did he?
In the AFC Championship game, they came back and
He
eliminated
did.
them.
He really did.
I thought it was the Chargers that one. Okay, so
No,
okay, you're
Chargers.
right. Okay.
Chargers lost to the Patriots, and then the Patriots lost to the Colts. In the second
Okay,
half.
you're right. You're right.
Who
you're
lost
right.
to the Patriots?
No, Patriots lost to the
Chargers.
Colts in the playoffs.
Oh,
Chargers.
that's right. That's right.
Chargers. You're an
yeah,
asshole.
I could act
Absolute
like
big asshole.
We're talking about
Absolute big
Peyton
asshole.
played
Hey, you
great as
lost-
well in that game.
You lost to the Patriots too, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody
We
lost.
also won.
Like,
We also won.
everybody lost to the Patriots.
But you know,
Yeah,
still
you
the
was
Patriots
fan.
was
You
losing
couldn't
to
get past
Peyton Manning.
And you beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
Fuck the Patriots.
I
Here,
know
here's
in the
my
playoffs.
deal.
I know in the
My-
playoffs, though. I know in the playoffs that Peyton threw for 400 yards, multiple touchdown passes, eliminated the Patriots in the
Hey,
AFC
I
Championship
also
game.
know that
but
Peyton Manning-
and Brady sucked in that game. Oh, but
I
didn't
also
bring
know
up.
that Peyton Manning
And Brady
in their
sucked in
first
that game.
listen in their first matchup in the playoffs. I also know Peyton Manning threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah, that's one game, and Brady
Bum.
he still he outplayed him
Bum.
3 times.
I just want to know why DJ
He's
can't
a bum
explain.
in the
I want to know why
playoffs.
DJ.
He's
I want to know why DJ
argument,
can't
bud.
explain.
Hold
He's
on,
Why
a
can't DJ
bum in the
explain?
playoffs.
Wait,
There's
come on,
no
come on.
argument.
He's
You have
top 5
nothing
in
to stand
touchdown
on.
passes.
There's
He's
no
top 5.
argument.
I just want to know
Top
why
5
DJ
in
can't
touchdown passes all
explain
time.
why Peyton Manning is always
All
bad in
time.
the Super Bowls.
Come on.
In the
Do you know
playoffs,
that? Wait,
not
let
the
me-
Super
I'm gonna give you a
Bowls.
stat right now. You know that Tom Brady's teams in the playoffs are 3-1, and when he throws 3 or more interceptions in the playoffs, his teams all have a winning record when Tom Brady throws 3 or more touchdown passes in
DJ,
the playoffs.
DJ, what happened in Super Bowls? Like, why was
It's not just about the Super Bowls.
We
If
don't
it's
want
about
to
the Super Bowls,
argue
the top,
about
then Joe
Super Bowls
Montana is
because
better
the
than Tom
stats are
Brady.
atrocious.
If it's
That
just about
matters,
We
Super
don't
though?
Bowls.
want to argue.
that's a
So
that
Joe
matters.
Montana is better than Tom Brady.
DJ, you have to admit that Peyton Manning
In
stats
some games he
Super
played
Bowl
bad,
is
but Brady,
terrible.
but
No,
it's
overall,
about the playoffs, it's
overall,
about
not
the
some
regular
games.
season too.
Overall.
But he has good
Overall.
games in the playoffs, though. He has.
DJ, you're not a, but DJ,
He's had good games.
overall.
He's had good
Overall, he
games.
has
You're
bad games.
you're
he has good
picking
games.
you're picking singular games.
But he has
I'm
a lot
talking
of good games in the
overall.
playoffs. He has a lot.
How many times did he go to Super Bowl? 4?
4 times.
Four. All
4
bad.
times.
And I
All
missed
bad.
the last one when he was old and injured.
Okay, what about
He
06?
seen one MVP
He won
against
the 06. He
against the
played all
Bears.
right. He was all right.
No,
in the
what
rain.
what were his numbers in 06?
He threw a touchdown
Bad.
pass and like
Bad.
250 yards. No, he threw a in the rain.
They were
In the
so
rain.
bad.
In the rain.
So,
In a way.
man, I was. Oh, okay. So you know what?
There's
That's why I
always
hate Peyton Manning.
excuses for Peyton Manning.
I'm
No,
so
but
happy.
gotta-
because
you
I've
gotta-
always said. I've
Tell the
always
full
said.
story.
Peyton Manning, if the grass isn't green and the sky isn't blue and the sun isn't shining, it is not in a dome. It's always an excuse.
No. He went to Denver. He went to Denver.
Okay, but you just can't. But the weather of Peyton Manning is always a reason. It's always a reason why.
But he went to Denver though. You can't use it. He went to Denver and had his greatest season ever. So you can't say that.
Denver's not okay. Denver's not that bad of a weather place. It's
No, Denver can get real bad.
Dude, it's
Okay.
mile
No,
high.
Cleveland
The
can.
ball goes further. Let's calm down. Let's stop.
Nah, but we're gonna go pay
He
him
was
because I didn't know this was gonna be a
he was
topic tonight.
aided by Denver, and then had one of the absolute worst seasons in the history of the NFL, I would argue. And he won a Super Bowl because his defense carried him. Literally, all 11 guys on that defense picked his bloated butt up and carried him to a ring,
Just like the
dude.
Patriots
Let's
did. to
stop.
Brady in the first
Peyton
Super Bowl.
Peyton
They
Manning
carried
has
Brady.
one Super
They
Bowl
carried him.
win. That's
carried
it.
Brady.
He doesn't have two.
You know,
Sorry.
do you know Tom Brady got hurt in the AFC Championship game versus the Steelers, and they still won without him? He got
Okay.
hurt. Drew Bledsoe took over, and they still won without him.
Yeah, you're talking about Drew Bledsoe, who
They
who
took
had
over
that
the
job
game,
before
and
Tom
still
Brady.
won.
that was
without him.
DJ. That was 2004.
Not just that, but let's not downplay how good Drew Bledsoe was before Peyton Manning came there. They were a playoff team before Tom Brady stepped in and started winning Super Bowls. Let's
I
be
like that.
real
Brand's been
here.
quiet this whole time.
Tom Brady is the GOAT because he finds a way to win no
Well, because-
matter what, dude.
Brant,
In there
Brant,
arguing about stats.
How dare you disrespect RG3, the best quarterback to ever play for Washington?
no, Brant
Sam
would probably be
Howell,
like,
best
Doug Williams?
quarterback.
Brant's like, I have Sam
Williams,
Howell at
20
number
years.
4.
I'm saying Howell number 4.
Jason Campbell was supposed to be the future.
Listen, I don't want to hear nobody argue about quarterbacks. My best quarterback in my franchise is Bernie Kosar. Let's be real, all right? Everybody's got a leg up on me,
No,
okay?
it's Baker.
Go
Deshaun
stop.
Watson.
I'll smack you in your mouth. I hope Deshaun Watson,
All right.
but he needs to start stepping up.
I'm being
Did
sarcastic.
is there a guy in your top 10 before we move on to the next one? Is there a guy in your top 10 quarterbacks that played post in the Super Bowl era that we would all be shocked in your top 10?
Yeah, I think probably everybody
BDN.
would be shocked. I think everybody be shocked for
Shut up.
for
No,
this one. Just because of
who?
the excitement that Michael Vick's number 10 for me.
What?
I just don't like. I know you don't like running quarterbacks. I know Brant wants to, or
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
Brian
Like,
wants to puke.
Brian
but-
doesn't like running quarterbacks, and he doesn't like running backs either.
But
don't like
if Michael Vick would have had Andy Reid early on in his career and taught him to be a pocket, because he had all the tools, man. He just was so fast, got the bad offense, and they were like,
Bad take.
"You're going to be a running back. You're going to be a running back. Sorry, just run for yards." But the guy proved at the end of his career when he got with a legitimate head coach and a real offensive coordinator, he could throw that rock, man. He was a complete quarterback that was screwed over by where he played and the system that he played in.
I got a question for Brian. The one with the
Which
Cowboy-
one?
Yeah,
Which one?
the one with the cowboy hat on. The Cowboys hat
All right.
on.
Morning.
Yeah. How do you know? How come you don't like running backs?
I think they're easily replaceable, and they're cheaply
Oh.
replaceable. So the idea of
100%.
paying them or drafting them high is just a poor use of resources.
No, DJ, he doesn't like quarterbacks that run.
Well, I don't like running backs.
No, you don't like
either.
running backs either. That's why I asked.
But
Because so the Cowboys drafted Ezekiel Elliott at 4 overall.
Yeah.
Had the Cowboys just drafted Jalen Ramsey, which made more sense, and then taken Derrick Henry in the second round, they probably had the championship by now.
you're probably right.
I'm perfectly
I don't think so.
fine. I'm perfectly fine with the second round. I'll take running backs every year. I just don't want to put a first round pick into one, and I don't want to pay them big money because I feel as though you can get that production without having to put that money out. When you see some of these guys in the NFL that come in at running back that you don't pay anything to, they're it's not off the street. They're like just guys, right? You get production from those guys.
Yeah,
Like, you don't-
third, fourth, fifth round picks.
Jalen Warren versus Najee Harris.
Jalen Warren's outperforming Najee Harris this year, as far as I'm concerned, right? So, like, Najee Harris was a 1. Jalen Warren's a very talented player, but they got him late, right? Aaron Jones with a 5th round pick.
So
Like, you can
Brian,
get-
Brian does not like does not think Jalen Hurts is good.
I think Jalen Hurts
Jalen
is
Hurts is
a
a good
product of probably the best roster of 52 in the NFL.
Jalen
Top
Hurts
to bottom.
Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback.
listen,
Dak had that same roster and didn't do shit in the
I
playoffs.
think both can be true.
Brian,
I
I
think both can be
disagree
true. I
with
think
you
I
on
agree
that.
with
I
Brian.
mean, initially, listen,
Look
I
at
would
Fogg.
true.
Look at Fogg. Look at Fogg.
I would give you
I think both are true.
My opinion.
Jalen. I would give you Jalen Hurts was not a great quarterback his first year, but the guy has progressed every year. He's a
He
better.
had no one to
pocket-
throw to.
Hold on.
No,
He's
what's
better?
what's-
Let me finish my
Go ahead,
point,
go ahead.
please.
Go ahead.
He's a better pocket passer today than he was when he started. He progresses very well now. He's got one of the best deep ball percentages in the NFL if you look at it. Like the guy, I understand he's not playing great this year, and he probably can win MVP. So that should tell you that, like, I understand your argument. I don't like a running quarterback either because I don't want my franchise quarterback getting hurt. Right?
100%. Yes.
Like, I do not want him hurt because if you look at statistics, franchise quarterbacks go down, your franchise is in shambles for years, right? You cannot recover from it, right? It's hard. It's very hard. You got to get lucky, right? So I like what the Ravens are doing with Lamar Jackson now. I don't like it too much because I think his explosivity is a huge part of that offense. But if you look, he's staying in the pocket more now, right? Jalen Hurts is staying in the pocket more now and making plays with his arm. So he's a legit quarterback.
He is.
And it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there, right? I think that's the optics of it, right? You look at it and you think what his first year was and his second year, a lot of running, right?
You can't compare him to his first year,
everything
though,
like
Alex.
that.
Yeah, but
Perfect example.
Alex, you can't compare it to the first year because the first year he was under scrutiny.
No,
I
get it, but I'm just saying.
He had a coach that didn't want him in. He had a GM that
right
considered himself to F up because he drafted him. But then they finally give him a piece in AJ Brown,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and everything turned.
Yeah, I mean,
look, AJ Brown's Jalen Hurts is great at throwing a football all of a sudden. It's like I just
Football is a dependent sport. Who doesn't need help?
Yep.
Everybody needs.
Every quarterback needs help.
Everybody
Nobody
needs a little
won
bit of
by
help.
themselves. Dan Marino's a perfect example.
Everybody
of that.
needs a little. I'm not saying you need a lot of help, but you
Patrick
need a little
Mahomes
bit of
don't
help.
need the help because they got
Everybody
rid of
needs
Tyreek
help.
You got Travis Kelce.
I'm not putting.
Yeah, but you got rid of Tyreek Hill though.
He still got a weapon though.
Yeah, but
exactly. He still has a weapon. Everybody needs
Still got a
help.
weapon.
Totally agree.
You all
and
seen what Tyreek Hill's doing for Tua? Shut the fuck up. Come
But
on,
Kansas
dude.
City-
Everybody
Make
needs a little bit of
changes.
help.
But
To
Kansas
go-
City does it by committee, though. It's
to
not
go
like
to go
that's
full
not
circle.
a superstar centric, except for Patrick Mahomes, right? Like
But Travis Kelce's the all-time great. I know he's not a receiver.
All time.
agreed, but
Yeah, but
Travis
hold on.
Kelce had
But-
like 14 yards the last game that they just won.
But he
Two
doesn't
things,
have
right?
that
Yeah,
often, though.
but Travis Kelce's an all-time great because of Patrick Mahomes. I mean, come on, call it what it is.
No,
right?
he was great with Alex Smith.
They're
That
both
was
just
gotta
great
give
with
him
Alex
two.
Smith.
That's not true. He was good with Alex Smith. Come on.
Yeah, he was good with Alex Smith.
He
Not like
ascended.
this.
He
Not like this.
ascended with
But
he
to go-
started ascending with Alex Smith.
But to
What
go
helped
to
him
go
was
full
getting
circle-
drafted by Andy Reid and having Andy
But
Reid coach him.
hold
What the
on.
hell?
Everybody, like I said, football's a dependent sport. Everybody needs
It's a
help.
team sport.
Look at week 1 against the Lions. Travis Kelce didn't play, and the Chiefs kept dropping passes.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs help. You can't.
Yep.
Everyone
It's
needs help.
Agreed.
not
Everyone
the
needs help.
NBA.
You mean
where you got-
Kadarius Toney?
Everybody needs a little help.
Yeah. Everyone needs help.
I agree.
mean, a perfect example is the Ravens this year, right? They finally got legit wide receivers. Zay Flowers is a hit, right? Odell Beckham, even at 70%, 60%, whatever you want to call him, he's a legit wide receiver still. He can run all the routes. Bateman is overrated. Bateman is a miss. Right? In my opinion, Bateman is a miss.
He's awful.
But-
He's so bad. He's so washed.
You can
man.
say he's awful, but his presence alone of the explosivity, like that touchdown that he caught
Bro.
this weekend.
The Ravens
gives-
just got Odell Beckham for smoking mirrors. They didn't get
Yeah,
any help for Odell.
agree
They didn't
with
give any
you.
help for Lamar.
That's what
Zay
Lamar
Flowers-
wanted, though.
Zay Flowers is legit. Zay Flowers is legit.
Yeah.
When they have help,
But everybody else
Lamar
on
won.
the Ravens receiving core is garbage.
Yeah.
Rashard Bateman is okay, but he's
No.
never healthy and he's not consistent.
Trash.
I can't even name anybody else. And Odell Beckham is not himself. He knows it. He
That's
says
why I
he's
said
retired.
he's 60% of what he is,
the-
like what he was.
They got Nelson Aguilar.
The
That's
only-
all you gotta say.
God,
the only
Nelson
time I
Aguilar.
criticize a
Fucking
quarterback
guy,
like that
garbage.
is
How
when
does
they
he
ha-
still
is when
have
they
a
give you
job?
help- It's when they give you help and you don't do nothing with it. That's when I criticize you. So you have all the help and you still can't play. That's on you.
Yeah,
but everybody needs a little help. I'm not going to get on somebody for having a little help.
I agree.
No, I agree that OBJ is just a name now, but that presence of who he was.
He still has Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And two legit running backs, right? Well, now
Keaton
three
Mitchell.
that they found the rookie, right?
You can't
now
call them
three.
legit just because they freaking went off on your fantasy team. They're legit when they have a full season of productivity.
Yeah, they're not legit.
Real quick, to go full circle, arguably for the most part, Tom Brady never really had the elite guys outside of 1 year. I think Tom Brady made guys household names.
Not Gronk.
Of course he did.
Yeah,
He won a Super Bowl with a former lacrosse player as his number 2 receiver.
That's my point.
Julian Edelman, a 7th-round quarterback, and a freaking guy named Mitchell who only played 1 year. Gronk didn't play that year.
What year?
Yeah, Gronk. He had Aaron Hernandez.
Gronk is
he didn't play that year. Gronk didn't play the Super Bowl that year against Atlanta.
So what?
He was hurt.
Aaron Hernandez.
But he
won a Super Bowl with Deion Branch.
And they had a great defense.
I mean, these are guys. Like
these are guys, dude. Like, Tom Brady didn't really have an elite. Yeah, that's true.
No,
Tom
and
Brady
the 1 year he did what he did.
1 year,
he broke the touchdown record.
Yeah, Randy Moss, and that was it.
Randy Moss at like 85% of what Randy Moss was at his prime, and he set a touchdown record. Like, that's wild. That's why when people make the argument about Tom Brady's just system and blah, 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 dude was an elite quarterback,
and he had Mike Evans.
Trivia question. Who has more 1,000-yard receiving seasons, Deion Branch or me?
You?
Neither of you. Neither of you have received. Yeah, Deion Branch had none.
That sounds about
he
right.
All right, look, I'm being facetious. He had 998 1 year. I'll give it to him. I'll give him on a rounding error.
Deion Branch did one. He won Super Bowl MVP. I was going to mention that.
Yeah, and then he went to Seattle. Didn't do shit.
Didn't he have like?
He was washed.
But didn't he have like
he got paid,
interceptions and like 2 touchdowns in that MVP?
Ryan, then he came back to New England and started being productive
what year
again.
did he go to Seattle? How old was he?
2006. He was 27.
I think it was the year right after. He was still under 30. Yeah.
He got paid.
Like 29.
He got paid. That's for sure.
Hey, I want to answer the question real quick before we move on. One guy in my top 10 that you guys probably don't have, that you probably shocked, is I have Kurt Warner in my top 10. I think I told Fogg this. I got Kurt in my top 10 only because Kurt Warner.
I don't think that's shocking.
That's not
okay. Good. All right. I
think
stretch. Okay, I was making sure because only because of what he did in such little time.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if he had gotten a chance and wasn't bagging groceries? If he was playing in the NFL where he'd be You imagine what his numbers would look like?
He was a good quarterback.
I'm going to use the same thing. I'm going to use the same thing, Brian, and I'm going to use it for my guy, and that's Warren Moon. A lot of people don't talk about Warren.
Number 11 for me.
Yeah.
He could be top.
He's number 11 for me. Yeah, he's right behind Warner.
Warren's 11 or 12. He's right there in the free.
He's right behind Warner.
And go play in the effing CFL. He could have been number 1 in stats before the new era of passing came in.
Warren.
He easily could have been number 1.
Warren almost had 5,000 yards in 1990, 1991. This is not the era of passing football, right?
I mean,
those numbers are insane.
Warren's number 11 for me, right behind Kurt.
He's criminally underrated.
He could be in the top 10. You can make a case.
Criminally underrated.
He could be in the top 10. Kurt Warner's always an honorable
Kurt Warner.
Those
are guys you could put in.
And then a guy that I see a lot that I know a lot of people don't like him, but I think he needs to have respect. Big Ben.
I know.
Big
Ben's got to be in your top 10. You might not like him. You might not like him off the field, but the guy's got 2 rings, and he was a legit part of both of those rings. It wasn't like
just make sure your girl doesn't go with him to the bathroom.
You want to talk about Super Bowl stage? He was garbage in that Super Bowl versus the Seahawks. He was garbage.
But he was great against Arizona.
If there was anybody that didn't maximize the talent around him because he was a horrible leader, it was Ben Roethlisberger. That's why I can't have him in my top 10. If he was a better person and a better leader, we probably would have had more chances. But Ben was an asshole in that prime
year. Steelers fan, I
forgot. Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Steelers fan.
So I can't put Ben. Ben is one of the reasons why that team collapsed. He's one of the reason, but one of the reasons why that team collapsed. So I can't put Ben in my top 10.
I mean, he's got almost 65,000 yards, 2 to 1 touchdown.
Who's the main reason?
The main reason?
Who's the main reason why your guys broke up and you guys didn't capitalize on Super Bowls?
Main reason is probably AB. Because AB went crazy.
Hell yeah.
I didn't say Ben was the reason. He's one of the reasons.
No, I'm asking.
What about Le'Veon?
If you had to pick a person, that was the main
Oh,
reason
yeah,
why
AB.
you got to capitalize.
AB.
I mean, you can say Le'Veon Bell.
I was gonna say Le'Veon.
Yeah,
I
also wonder.
I defend Le'Veon only because Le'Veon at one point was the best player on our team, and he deserved that money. Because he was the best running back on our team, and he was the second best receiver behind AB.
The year that he asked that contract, he was the best running back in the league that year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he deserved the money.
There.
He had like 4 years a run.
But they were operating under Brian's pretense. We don't pay running backs.
I would love to hear.
They drafted James Conner
for Ryan Clark. I would love to have Ryan Clark just talk about that moment of time in football.
Yeah.
Because the Pittsburgh Steelers were absolutely phenomenal. You can say Big Ben's not a leader because
he was a great player. He was clutch.
But my God, that dude in his prime. Whoo, oh my!
I never seen a quarterback shrug off the.
He really didn't need him. He didn't need a lead, man. You got to think about all the leaders that he had on that team too.
I mean, that's a great point. I will say Ben didn't have to lead because there's already leaders on the team.
Joey
Porter. But Ben wasn't Ben didn't get a lot of flack because Ben was super close with the Roonies, really close with the Roonies. Like he did not get buddies, real airtight, and like he didn't get a lot of flack because he was our quarterback and he was playing well. So it's really hard to put a lot of blame on him for that. It's hard.
And this is a perfect segue to my next question. What organization in the NFL is the greatest as we sit here today? Now, we have our examples, right? We have the Patriots who have won 7 rings, but they have the cheating scandal on them, the Spygate scandal on them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have the Pittsburgh Steelers who won 6, the New York Giants who won 4, San Francisco 49ers who won 5, Dallas that's won 5, whatever else case you guys want to make for whoever has more championships. Is championships the overall pedigree to say what organization is the greatest of all time? I don't think so. I think it takes a lot of things into account on what makes an organization great. But I'm going to go one by one real quick. Just pick the team and give me a few reasons why. We'll start with Brian in the bottom.
No, you jerk.
The greatest organization of all time. The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Is I'm gonna be biased. It's probably us. It's for Steelers.
It's the Steelers.
Yeah, because we're the most consistent.
That's why
we really had 4 coaches.
I have Steelers too.
3 coaches. I think 3 coaches: Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and now Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
And we're the most.
Crazy.
We have stability, right? And we don't. I mean, outside of AB, we really haven't had a lot of like super scandals or anything like that. I know. I'm glad. Drew, I'm glad you said Super Bowls don't really make it because it's hard to win Super Bowls in the NFL. It's hard, right? It's
hard to win championships in sports.
Right?
Period.
It's so difficult. So, but yeah, I mean,
you got Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Austin, you got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I won't say New England because of the last 4 years they just been straight shit. I gotta say,
hold on, Alex.
I gotta say Pittsburgh, man. They've just been. Mike Tomlin's always 500, so I mean, it's like. You can't get mad at the guy, man. It's a good organization. They're always in it. They're never picking top 5. I'm going Steelers for sure.
It's like a catch-22.
I'm going Steelers. 3 coaches in like how many years? Over like 40 years.
40.
Mike Tomlin never having a losing record. And one thing about the Steelers that I respect, they know how to do talent evaluation on wide receivers. They're always finding somebody. Whether it's AB or Martavius Bryant, they just always find a receiver. They're one of the best organizations in the NFL at finding wide receivers, and I always admire them for that. So, and then they're never top 5 drafting in the draft. I'll put them up there. I think they're the best.
This is kind of a catch-22.
Fog, are you making 4 for 4 of the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Shit. I don't want to. Fuck. B, you got me. I'm taking.
Oh wow! Who were you thinking, Fog?
Huh?
Who were you thinking before B got you?
No, I thought Steelers all day. I can't. I'm like shit.
Brant.
Yeah.
If your team was
Here we go.
changed names,
Here we
you're
go.
eliminated.
Shut up, Brian. Go back to watching Dak play ball, okay?
I don't want to.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Dak.
Don't make me.
No, like if you're looking at most successful, it's obviously going to be the Patriots. I respect that the Steelers have only had so much change, like two quarters. It's crazy. But if I'm going like right now, I'm gonna go with the Niners. I think with their past history of Montana, Young, plus what they've ushered in under Kyle Shanahan,
That's a good one.
I think they're set up for a good long run.
Okay. Alex, do you want to go last?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Boo Boo.
It's the Steelers. Like, it kills me as a Browns fan to say it. It hurts me because Ben Roethlisberger should have been in Cleveland. He should have never been in Pittsburgh. Like, it's so they make the right decision 95% of the time, right? Their owner, you guys didn't even talk about the owner. Like, the Rooney family is like a pillar in their community. You don't hear any kind of nonsense. Like, the Patriots are corrupt all the way at the top, man. Robert Kraft is the only guy I've ever heard of getting a hand job, and he's famous, and it's out of the news in one cycle. The next
Jerry
day,
Jones in the bathroom.
The next day, we're not talking about Robert Kraft getting a handy.
He helped with the drug bust.
But they're corrupt from the top, bud. Like, the Patriots are corrupt from the very top. They got very lucky that they had Tom Brady, who had a angel white, from above, descending down. Like, they're lucky. He saved their franchise image, man. They're cheaters, proven over and over again. Their owner's a scumbag. You found that out. Like, it's the Steelers. It's not even close. Like, and it hurts me to say it because I'm a long-suffering Browns fan, and I'll continue to suffer probably the rest of my life. But yeah, I mean, it's the Steelers. I just nobody even else comes to mind for me that's close, like consistency wise, all through everything. Right?
Brian, it's hard.
I mean, to me, I think it has to be Pittsburgh, right? Because look, you were the team of the '70s, and you had a semi-modern day dynasty in the 2000s where you won a couple Super Bowls in a short period of time. You got there again. They're as consistent comes, and this is not really a franchise thing, but I will tell you this. Look, we always say, look, Eagles fans travel well, Cowboys fans travel well. A lot of these big teams travel well. The Pittsburgh Steelers fans travel well. And Pittsburgh is not this metropolis, right? It's this little city in the western part of Pennsylvania. It's not New York. It's not L.A.
There's a lot of history of steel companies.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah. There's a lot of history of steel, the
black and yellow. And you have to respect the hell out of that. If not for how good the Patriots were, when Brady was there, could they have gone to another couple Super Bowls and won another one, right? So to me, I will say it's Pittsburgh. New England was great because they made a really good draft pick one time. And you know what? That's awesome. Good for you. But that's the reason that you were as good as you were. I'll tip my hat to the Steelers.
For me, there's a franchise where I thought if they could go over that last hump with Super Bowls, because they've always had success. I had Green Bay in my mind. And the reason why I had Green Bay in my mind is because I feel like they're just always that consistent of success to get into the playoffs, but they just can never come over that last hump. We saw with Brett Favre. Brett Favre had a chance to go back to back. He had a chance to join Bart Starr, who a lot of people to this day regards as arguably the best Packers quarterback to ever play and one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. For me, you had Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers choked in the championship games. I mean, I believe he's 1-4. If I'm correct in NFC championship games. So I mean, I'm looking at the structure outside of that. The city, the people are owners of Green Bay, of the team, which is really dope. I like that a lot. And then I'm going Pittsburgh.
Three-man week at the Ravens, and I love the Ravens. I respect every single. The only team I respect in the AFC North are the Ravens because the Ravens stole our. They stole our. I'm being honest. The Ravens stole our blueprint. Play good defense, right, and run the football. That's all the Ravens literally stole that from us. Like that's why the Ravens successful. They stole that from us. That's why when we play each other, we're so tight because we were literally playing the same food.
The Ravens had the greatest GM in the history of the
Ozzie was great.
Ozzie,
the greatest.
Ozzie was great.
The culture he brought in, the draft. The guy didn't miss for years, and you notice now he's not there. And what's happening?
They're
missing, right?
Missing guy, yeah.
The guy was just the best ever. I don't care like how he's giving him a shot now because how he's really hitting. But Ozzie Newsome's the greatest
Ozzie was
GM
great.
in the history of the sport.
And that's you just took away my. Do we all agree that Ozzie Smith is the greatest GM of all time?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Just how do you not miss?
Yeah.
How do you never miss? How do you get six-rounders that turn into Pro Bowlers?
Okay, my next question is. I'm sorry, Brian.
You know who's missing a lot these days? Bill Belichick.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He was never a good personnel guy.
So was Bill O'Brien.
He's a coach. He's a coach.
So is Bill O'Brien. So let's get into the next topic. Who is the greatest head coach of all time? Are we all going to say Bill Belichick?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy if it's not Bill Belichick. Like, what? He has 6 Super Bowls.
So raise your hand if you think Bill Belichick is the greatest. Hold on, Alex. Raise your hand if you think he's the greatest of all time.
I mean, I'm not going to say.
1, 2. Brent, did you have your hand up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of the 8 think that Bill Belichick. Okay, Austin, who's the greatest of all time?
Oh, I'm going Andy Reid.
Oh my God.
All day.
Oh my God.
Andy Reid all day.
Oh my God. Oh man.
He's done it with multiple quarterbacks. If he had Tom Brady, he would have probably 10 rings.
I don't care.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No.
He's done with multiple.
Hold on, wait.
No.
What is Andy Reid won without Patrick Mahomes?
Real talk. He's your brother, but we got problems.
Go at him. I don't care.
Oh my God.
Andy Reid all day.
What did Andy Reid win without Patrick Mahomes?
He's been in the Super Bowl a couple times. What has Bill Belichick done without Tom Brady?
Yeah, but he won a lot with Tom Brady.
Yeah, with Tom Brady. Yeah, of course he did. He's the greatest quarterback of all time. He might be winning a lot with Patrick Mahomes. He might be up there.
Eventually,
There's only
he's been in the Super Bowl with Don McNabb.
There's only one other.
He's done great with Alex Smith.
It's not Andy Reid, bud. Not yet.
Not yet. Can't crown him yet.
You need another 15 years of this level of success.
Then who is it?
DJ, you didn't put your hand up for Bill Belichick, so who do you got?
Tony Dungy.
Oh, he's frozen.
I think he froze.
Who's the other guy that didn't raise his
Alex.
hand?
It's Don Shula. It's the guy that Belichick is chasing. Like Don Shula didn't have the benefit of Tom Brady. Like I get that, he had a lot of talent, but the guy
Dan Marino
is the GOAT, man. Don Shula's the GOAT.
Man, at some point we gotta realize. I understand that Belichick had Brady. I get it, but at some point we gotta realize that Brady was drafted by Belichick, I believe, and he was in. Was he not?
I gotta look now.
I don't think he was.
I'm not sure. Well,
I don't think he was the
Brady was
GM at that
drafted
time,
by
Brian.
No,
Belichick.
he was not GM.
Brady was drafted by Belichick to sit on the bench and be a one-year guy and leave the organization. Let's not give this guy credit for picking the winning lottery ticket, right? Like I think it's a pretty strong consensus that it was more Tom Brady than it was Belichick for that winning culture in New England. I think
he does have the greatest defensive mind that you could ever come up with.
I was gonna say because he did win Super Bowls as a DC in New York.
In New York,
right? So I mean, it was with Bill Parcells, but he did win in New York. He wasn't.
Hold on, real quick, DJ, you didn't have your hand up for Bill Belichick, so who do you have?
Bill Walsh.
No, my service went in and out, so I didn't know what was the question.
Who's the greatest head coach
of all time?
Oh, Vince Lombardi. He's the greatest head coach of all time.
That's fine.
That's respectable. I can.
Yeah.
I'm okay
I'll
with
put Belichick
Lombardi,
too.
Shula, or Belichick. Anything else, and you're just wrong.
No,
Stay
fuck you, Bill Walsh.
No,
Fuck
Bill
you.
Walsh is there too. Bill Walsh is
Everyone
there.
else is just wrong. Get the fuck out of here, Beaks. No,
I just
we're
feel like, I feel like
beefing.
it's this era. Like I choose Belichick because of this era of football.
Sure.
They weren't supposed to win this much.
Oh,
Like,
listen,
the
no,
NFL is literally set up to not have dynasties, and the Patriots did it twice.
Yeah,
That's
but look
what
what
happens when
Bill
your best
Walsh
player marries
did.
the
I don't
Super
care.
Bowl.
I mean,
Ladies,
that's,
come
if they had
on,
Tom
man.
Brady, that's fine. But Belichick was a constant too,
he was
right?
but
He was a
be-
constant too. Let's not
before
let's not act
Brady
like-
left. I would agree with you. I thought Belichick was the greatest coach of all time. But you see now, he's exposed, man. I don't know how much of those wins are because of
Like,
him.
how do we know that Phil Jackson wouldn't have been good after Michael Jordan left?
He would.
Because he
He's good with
retired.
Kobe.
What if when he retired and came back, he was like front run, right?
Yeah, he
came back to the Lakers when he
handpicked
had
the
Kobe and Shaq.
situation
What if Bill-
to have
he did.
Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah, right. But like
Brian-
I'm saying,
B, I know where you're
Did he-
getting at, B. I
But then he did it again with
how do we
Belichick.
know? How do we know he's
He
great?
He did it again with Belichick.
Hold on. This is my point, though, that what B Easy is trying to say, and this is what I've been saying this whole time. You need Bill Belichick. I'm surprised he hasn't said, "I'm done. I want to go pick who I want to go
Right.
and go coach for."
I'm surprised
If
he
you
doesn't do
put
it.
Bill Belichick in with San Francisco,
Oh my!
they're automatically
Wow.
a
It'll be
million
crazy.
times better than what
Yeah.
they have right now.
Facts.
100%.
Even if you put him,
100%.
even if you put him with like I don't like this. Like, I'm not a big
Yes.
fan of this quarterback.
He's better.
But if you put Bill Belichick with like Justin Herbert, right?
Yeah.
If you give
Stop.
Belichick a quarterback,
Quarterback and receivers.
Stop.
wait. If you give Belichick a quarterback that
Maybe
can
come in my pants.
just
You better
play, Matt Jones can't play. But if you gave Belichick a guy that could just
Trash.
play,
He drafted that guy in the first
No,
round.
I was gonna say the same
Like,
thing.
stop,
Drafted him.
man. Don't
Wait,
give him
okay,
credit
look,
and then don't
let's
count.
let's
gotta
let's
count
not
it
act,
against
let's
him.
not act like everybody hits on every quarterback. Nobody knows how to hit on quarterbacks. Nobody gets it. Let's not
I'm a
act
guy
like we
sitting
all
on a
have
podcast
we know.
with you,
The
and I've
Chargers
been right
know how
about
to
the
hit.
best quarterback
They
for the
hit on
last
all of
17
them.
drafts. No, that's
Oh,
not
you
right.
shut
bud.
the hell up.
Please.
You said
Oh, come
Joe
on.
Burrow's overrated.
Okay, only one I missed on, but everybody else I hit.
Nobody knows the quarterback thing. Like nobody knows the quarterback. Like all I'm saying is, if Bill Belichick went to a team that had a competent quarterback, where that guy can just handle that, and a competent OC, like he did, right? And if he just focused on the defense, he would be fine. But he can't. Like his quarterback is awful. Nobody can win with Mac
Went to the
Jones.
Chargers.
I don't give a damn what anybody
About
says.
Cam.
Nobody can win with Mac Jones.
If you went to the Chargers and have a quarterback and receivers and let him just figure out the rest.
Right?
Have the
Exactly.
quarterback and receivers, let him figure out the rest of the
Figure out
team.
the rest.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, hopefully we get that, and then you guys.
Hey,
I
Rumor
think-
is Belichick to Washington next year. That is. The
I think he's
rumor
gonna go to the
that's going
Chargers
around.
next year.
Oh, that
I
would be
think,
great.
Why would he
I
go to
think Bill
Washington?
Belichick is going to choose teams he wants to go.
He's
That's
not
the
going- he's
same
not going to
quarterback
Washington.
situation in Washington. Are you kidding me?
What are you talking about?
Magic. He wants to work with Magic, Alex.
He's
Leave
gonna
him
go.
alone.
He's gonna be on the Chargers next year.
He's going to be.
Hey,
I
I
think he's
mean,
in LA
if
too.
he's smart, he'll go
Dan
You
Quinn's
are
going to the
not
Chargers.
comparing Sam Howell to Mac Jones.
exact same.
But Sam,
No,
they're
Oh
not.
my
Stop it.
God,
I'm
you're
kidding. I just like giving Brent a hard time. Jesus, I've been on that. I've been
You
on
got
the
about
high
10
train
minutes.
before everybody else was.
you know what
Give
would have
the
been a
guy
good
a
question?
shot.
The top five receivers of all time. That would be interesting.
That was my next question.
Oh yeah,
Top
okay.
5 receivers of all
Oh, yeah.
time. Number 1, I think we all would agree, is Jerry Rice, correct?
Jerry Rice, I
There's
agree.
no argument there.
No
I don't
argument.
think there's an
Right.
argument in the top 2.
Yeah, don't give me Randy Moss. Randy Moss
Jerry
talented, but
Rice.
he's not better than Jerry Rice.
It's
What do you
Jerry
say,
Rice,
B?
right? Look,
Okay.
Jerry Rice, yeah.
Look, I'll die on this hill. And if all knows, I will die on this hill. Randy Moss. Look. Randy Moss is more talented.
Yes.
And if you gave him what Jerry Rice had for 20 years,
No.
Randy Moss would be so much. His numbers would be insane.
B,
But
would
when
they-
you get- hold on.
B, what you saying about Randy Moss
Yeah.
is how I feel about T.O.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
shit.
Wait, what do you wait? What do you wait?
This
Correct
is a
me if
different
I'm wrong.
show.
I can't.
This is a different show.
Listen. We'll agree that Jerry Rice Rice is one. Let's get to two because that's
I don't agree with that.
But correct me if I'm
Okay,
wrong.
well,
A lot of Randy Moss's issues were self-inflicted, Bob.
and that's why.
That's why I can't put him
Let's
at
go
number
to-
one. I know he's more
Hey,
talented.
when you
I can
have-
look at him and see
when-
that he's way
look.
more talented than Jerry Rice. I get that. But he didn't have a better career. He wasn't as consistent. He wasn't as dedicated to the
Hard.
game.
It's hard.
He didn't.
It's
What do you
hard
mean
to
it's
do that when you're
hard?
an- it's
He
hard-
was
Look,
more
it's
physically
hard to do
gifted
that
than
when you have
anybody
Andrew
else,
Walter
man.
throwing you the football. I would be sitting back. Look, I would be sitting back like this too on the bench, like this. If I had Andrew Walter throwing me the ball, if I had Joe Montana and Steve Young, I'd be good.
I'm a respond to your comment. You saying that if you give Randy Moss this guy, if you give Randy Moss this guy, y'all call Tom Brady the GOAT, right? Y'all talking about Super Bowls, right? What happened to Randy Moss in Super Bowl when he played against the Giants? And Tom
I don't
Brady
care about that. But what happened to wait, time out. What happened to Randy Moss when you gave him Tom Brady? What did he do?
But he didn't show up in the Super Bowl. I
don't care about that. That's fine. Okay, that's one game.
He didn't show up in
one
the
game.
Super Bowl. Bro,
I'm just
But-
doing what y'all do, what y'all like to bring up.
When you gave Randy Moss
the stats
a
in
Hall
Super
of
Bowl?
Fame quarterback, he exploded.
Yeah, 22
Jerry
touchdowns,
Rice was
right?
more consistent than Randy
Didn't he have
Moss.
22 touchdowns?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the record he
He
set?
had
14
Joe
14 games?
Montana for 10
What was
years,
the stats in the Super Bowl?
and then transitioned to Steve Young, and then he even had Rich Gannon who won MVP. Like, dude, like, yo, Jerry Rice.
Right, but why does Jerry Rice have like 95% of the records in college? Then he didn't play with Joe Montana in college. Greatness follows you everywhere. Jerry Rice is great.
I don't know about Jerry Rice.
He played with Elvis Gerbach and had a good year. Jerry Rice was just great.
Oh wow, one quarterback. Oh man, he's that's poverty. Oh,
and time out. What happened to Randy Moss when he went to the Raiders? Didn't he quit?
Rich Gannon.
No, when Randy Moss.
No, Randy Moss.
Right? Randy Moss.
Randy Moss, right?
Me?
No, it was Kerry
It was
O'Connell.
me. I threw the ball to Randy Moss.
You can't.
That's
you
who threw the
can't-
ball. It was
you
me.
can't even- But he did play with Tom Brady,
Listen,
and then Jerry Rice is better in the playoffs than Randy Moss.
Listen, I understand your argument, B. I'm not gonna hate on you for thinking because I agree, more talented.
He's more
right?
talented. I agree
But
with that.
Randy Moss,
I get it. Yeah.
Randy
What's
Moss
his
was
fault?
a head case in locker rooms. He
Yeah,
was
I
not a
remember
good
that.
teammate. He quit on routes. He wouldn't block. Like Jerry Rice.
That's why I have T.O. number 2.
Even
I love
Jerry
that
Rice, even Jerry
I don't know.
Rice, when he was already established, like still playing as the GOAT, still blocking, putting his nose in, like
All right, we gotta
he
move on.
ran his routes, all that. Like that's why he's the GOAT. Like for
So
receiver.
number 2, I have T.O. And who else? We'll go one by one. Brian, who do you have number 2?
I mean, I still put Moss there from a talent perspective.
Okay.
Same
Alex.
thing.
It's
Randy
close, but it's Randy by
Randy
a
Moss.
nose.
Okay. Brant.
Moss.
Fog.
Moss.
And B, you have Moss?
For me?
Yeah.
Now he had Moss
No, I
at
got
one.
Jerry. I got Jerry.
Oh, he's got Jerry.
Oh,
He's
Jerry.
got
Okay,
Randy
yeah.
at one.
Yeah, he
And
had
I
Moss
got
at
T-
one.
I got T.O. 2. Randy Moss is 3 for me. Is T.O. 3 for you guys?
Yeah.
Brant, who do you have 3?
I got the Alabama Antelope. I'm going way back to Don Hudson.
I was gonna say, like, are we excluding
Like,
pre-Super Bowl again?
Yeah, because
That's fair.
that
No, that's
guy,
fair.
you
Don
look
was
at
great.
his stats.
Don was great.
Yeah, you have to put him in position. You can't act like
Just hear me out. Hear me out, right?
Bro, you
Hear
weren't
me out.
even a thing in your daddy's nutsack that you want.
Does not matter.
No, it doesn't matter. He exists though. You can't
Okay.
act like those guys
It
didn't
does
play.
fucking matter, guy.
Go back. If you add up the receiving yards per game for the second and the third top
I
wide
don't
receiver in
care.
the league, they would not average what he did.
All
He
right.
was light
I'll
years
put
ahead.
him in the
New
top
rule.
Pick someone else, Brant. Pick someone else. Who else do you have
I'm
for you?
not. I'm going Don Hudson third.
Okay,
Now,
who's
stick to your
4?
guns. Stick to
Who's
your guns.
4?
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at
Not
you.
mad at all.
No, Don.
4?
Four,
Brant,
go
we have a
T.O.
4. Okay, we're gonna put T.O. 3 for Brant. All right, 4. Let's go. 4.
It's because he's white, isn't it?
DJ,
Jesus,
DJ,
come on
go
now.
for it.
No, I put Don Hudson there. You can go ahead.
Yeah.
Don
DJ, go-
Hudson, that's not
DJ,
bad.
go-
Don
Four.
Hudson is 4
Four-
for me.
four-
by the
four, I
way.
got,
We're gonna
Larry
have this
Fitzgerald.
Same conversation.
B.
Who, me?
Fog.
Hudson.
Okay. Brent has Tio 4. Austin.
I got Calvin Johnson 4.
What?
I knew Bob was going to go crazy. I knew it.
Calvin Johnson.
I mean, I got Don Hudson.
Brian.
Steve Largent.
Oh, he's 10 for me. He's
shit.
good though.
That's good.
I like Steve Largent. I like Steve.
You have to remember too, like we start comparing like numbers to numbers. Receiver was a lot harder to play back then,
And he was small.
That's why I don't bring him up.
And he was small.
Number 4 for me is Larry Fitzgerald.
Same.
All right, 5. DJ.
AB. Antonio Brown.
B.
No,
No, I got it. AB. I got it.
5. I got Fitz.
Fog.
Fitz.
Brant.
I love Fitz, but I gotta go Megatron. His size this is too much. His speed.
Austin.
Alex is gonna love this one, dude. I got Mike Evans. No, I'm just playing. I got Fitz.
My fucking eyes twitching.
What'd you say?
I got Fitz.
Fitz at 5.
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah, Fitz. I can't have a top 5 without Larry.
Yeah,
Fitz
tough.
for sure.
Yeah,
I
Larry
agree.
got me fun.
It's tough.
Brian.
I got to think it's Calvin Johnson because I think that he could have played longer, and I think that those numbers are even better.
For
amazing
me at
talent.
for me at 5, if I couldn't pick Calvin Johnson because he didn't play a long time.
It's the Barry
He only played 10
conversation,
years.
right?
It's a Barry conversation. He's definitely. I would put him top 3 just off of talent and his body and his specimen and all that stuff. But for me at 5, I have Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin's 5 for me.
I mean, that's respectable. I'm not. You're never gonna.
I might put Chris Carter 6. And then
this is my question.
7.
That's going to be my question: is where does everybody have Chris? Is he at least
Chris
top
is
10
top
for
10.
everybody?
Oh,
top
yeah.
10. Yeah, he's top 10.
He's top 10 for
Yeah,
sure.
I got him in the top 10. He's in the 6 to 10 range.
For sure.
Yes.
That's another reason why I discount Randy in the GOAT conversation because Chris was. I understand he was a little wild when he's younger, but he was a great mentor to Randy, and he should have been better. He should have been better because of Chris, right?
Yeah.
He just wouldn't listen. He was stubborn. You know?
AB's definitely top 10 too.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you in the top 10 part, right? He's at the bottom half of top 10, but he's in there.
AB's top 10.
Talent.
Oh, all day top 10. All day.
AB's top 10. No question. Yeah.
Yeah, his talent alone, top 10.
Yeah.
Not worried about the PTE stuff and all that, but
top 5. We'll do this real quick. Top 5 running backs.
oof.
Number 1, I'm pretty sure all of us are going to have different feelings on who we have at number 1. So, DJ, real quick, go number 1.
Jim Brown.
Okay. B?
Jim.
Adrian Peterson.
What?
Adrian Peterson.
Okay, Fog?
He was a dog, bro. Stop playing with him.
AP
No,
number
he's a
1.
dog, but I don't have him
Play with him.
No way I can put AP 1.
AP number
Jim
1.
Brown.
Easily.
Brand,
Not easily, but you know.
Walter Payton.
Austin,
Jim Brown.
Alex.
You already know. I'm not even like
You know,
it's
it's funny.
the only conversation where Brown is relevant, man. So of course it's Jim Brown. But
it's funny
Walter
when
Payton is an acceptable answer as well.
It's funny when
yeah,
people,
yeah.
it's funny when people say like, you know, we never saw Don Hudson play, but we all want to pick Jim Brown when none of us saw Jim Brown.
No, I'm not one of those
None of us
guys.
saw
Hey,
Jim
I
Brown
watched the
play.
movie. It
I don't care if you want to. I'm not one
He
of
said I
those
watched
guys.
the movie.
That's hard.
That's funny.
Barry Sanders.
All right.
I'm mad at that.
Yeah.
Because again, you know, we talk about numbers, right? Longevity matters.
Incredible.
He walked.
Very-
He walked
he's
healthy.
incredible.
I mean, look,
But he made
Listen.
a decision to walk with that on the line, man.
if
And he still cooked.
And he's
Barry
still cooked.
Sanders, yo,
That's
god damn
That's
it.
my favorite
He
running
made
back.
the
Him and Daniel Thomas are my favorite.
with the GOAT
Still
conversation on the
Y'all
line.
about to piss me off. Barry Sanders cooked. You know,
Barry-
you
Barry-
guys
Barry-
Barry
understand
would-
what he
Barry
did?
would
Are
easily
you
ran-
fucking kidding
He's my
me?
number 2.
Yeah,
my
Barry's
number
number 2
He's
for
my number
me. I
2.
didn't say he was a bum.
listen,
Barry would have
For me-
easily ran for
For me, it's
20,000
Barry
yards.
Sanders. For me,
Okay,
Barry
so
Sanders.
if
is
Barry
for me.
Sanders went to like 20 other teams,
Sure.
Dallas,
completely
Number 2.
different career.
Sure.
DJ number
If
2.
Tim Couch went anywhere but the Browns,
Oh,
he
number
would
2.
have been a great
I'm gonna go
quarterback.
with-
Let's, I mean,
I'll go with
Tim Couchberry
Walter
Sanders. Really, Alex? Fuck off.
Who?
Walter Payton at 2.
Okay, Brian.
Sweetness.
B.
I got Barry Sanders, number 2.
Fog.
Payton.
Walter Payton 2.
Yes, sir.
B, how did you
Brent?
not throw up in your mouth when you
Jim
ranked
Brown.
Adrian Peterson above Barry
Huh?
Sanders, Walter
Brown.
Payton, and Jim Brown?
Jim Brown 2. Austin.
Barry Sanders.
Alex.
Yeah, it's Barry for me. It's
All right,
close
Brian?
though because
Brown.
Walter was
And
fantastic.
for me,
Yeah,
for
close, I agree.
number two for me was Walter Payton. DJ 3.
Barry Sanders.
B.
Emmett Smith.
Fog.
Emmett,
I'm
y'all
a
stop. Y'all,
fucking B.O.
y'all hell Emmett. I don't know why y'all
What?
hell Emmett.
A lot of people
Barry
do.
I'm gonna shut up.
Sanders.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm
A
gonna
lot
shut
of
up.
people
Emmett
do.
was a dog.
Because I can't get the picture of him
Came on
running
here
the
to
ball
piss
as
me
a
off,
Cardinal.
didn't you,
I
Brian?
don't
That's
know.
all you came here for. B, you came here to piss me off. That's it, right? You fucking infuriate the fuck out of me so I have a stroke. Jesus Christ. Emmett Smith in the top 5?
I'm not even gonna
Guy
say
played
that.
37 years with like
all-time
17
leading
all-
rusher?
all
Wait.
offensive
Wait. How's the all-time leading rusher not in the top 5?
line. He played
Because he had the greatest offensive line of all time.
Yeah.
Is that
of
true?
all
exactly right, yeah.
time.
100%.
One, that's not super true. That's not
It
always
is
true.
true. What are you
It's true.
Wait. Two, you still have to have the ability of a great all-time running back to do what he did.
Why?
Not really, just run down the hole.
You're rushing for
No,
7 yards before you get touched.
Look.
Why do you have to? Oh man!
Look. Emmett was great. Emmett would have been great anywhere because Emmett was great at Florida. Wait, listen, Emmett was great.
Anywhere?
Emmett was great coming out of college, right? And Emmett was the system in Dallas. They ran through Emmett Smith. It wasn't like he had a great quarterback and they put 7 in the box. They
Ran through the
stacked
whole line.
box. What do you mean? What are we talking about here? They stacked the box. They didn't trust Troy Aikman to throw.
Austin, who's this? Austin, hold on.
dog.
Austin,
Walter.
you're third.
Walter.
Okay, Alex.
We're at 3 right now, right?
Yes, we're at 3.
Walter-
Yes,
Walter
keep arguing with B.
Smith.
Who'd you
Walter
pick?
Payton. Walter
Okay.
Payton. Walter Payton.
That's
Walter
hard.
Payton.
Sweetness.
And then I got Jim Brown. Number 4, DJ.
This one gets tough.
I can't wait.
I'll put. I'll say O.J. Simpson.
Okay. I
B.
got LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
The Fog.
Emmitt Smith.
Oh, look at
You know-
one behind me. Y'all want to snap?
Meeks.
Marshall Falk.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Marshall Falk.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
fuck.
That's a good
Austin.
one. I like that.
LT.
I like that.
Alex.
LT.
Otard.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
And obviously, you already know.
Now you know what?
LT.
I'll put Emmitt Smith 4 because his career, his accolades is crazy. So I'll put
3,
him
4, like
Yeah, I'll put him 4.
All right, let's finish it up. 5. DJ.
5 LT. I LaDainian Thompson got 5.
All right. Be easy.
I got sweetness.
Okay. Fog.
Peterson.
Meeks.
Tomlinson.
Austin.
AP.
Alex.
MVP.
Since we're living in fantasy land, I'm gonna go Jerome Bettis. How about that? How about that? Jerome Bettis.
Hey, he's top 10. He's top 10.
No.
Easily top 10.
We're just making
He's top 10.
nonsensical lists now with AP at 1 and blah, blah, blah. Jerome Bettis.
He's top 10. He's not too far off from
No, I
5.
changed my mind.
I will-
Edwards Hilaire is my top 5.
Even top 5 on the Chiefs right now.
What do you want?
I'll go Eric Dickerson.
I like Eric Dickerson. You got to give him
Yeah,
credit
Eric
for the
Dickerson was going to be my pick at 5, too.
for the rushing yards. You got to give him the credit of that.
Jeez Louise.
B is sitting here voting for Emmett for president, and the guy's got 4 Hall of Fame offensive linemen on his line, and you're talking about his line wasn't that great. There's 4 guys in the Hall of Fame. from that
Why are
offensive
you
line.
so impressed on Emmitt Smith? I'd be more impressed at Adrian Peterson at 1 than Emmitt
No,
Smith at
because-
3.
Because AP's in my top 7. Emmitt Smith
I'm
is a 10 for me.
I'm
If
biased.
AP's in your top 7, you shouldn't have an issue if Emmitt Smith's in your top
Emmitt's
7.
10 for me. 10.
You see,
Jesus Christ.
10.
dude, you are
I
a hater
discount-
right now.
That's
bro.
just hate. That's
Listen,
just hate.
You guys are sitting here talking shit about Tom Brady
Pure
for playing all
venom.
these years. Emmitt
Pure
Smith
venom.
played 457 years to get all those records.
And you know what? You know what? In Arizona, he almost still ran for 1,000 at 36
I
years
agree
old.
with you. That's great.
That's crazy.
He
That's
almost
crazy.
ran for 1,000 yards in a
That's
wheelchair while everybody else was running.
Give
me a break,
So
dude.
wait. In the most violent position in football, offensively, that doesn't matter.
Bud, he was able to
Okay,
play that long
Move
because
on.
he was scoring touchdowns without being
Yes.
touched because his offensive
With his
linemen
ARP
were probably
card.
37 yards down the field.
But
Yes.
that's not
Okay.
true. One,
Okay,
that's not
okay,
true.
move
And
on.
mate, you still have to be. He broke
God
tackle.
damn it.
Damn
it, Alex. Shut up. Greatest,
I'm done.
last one. This is
done.
the last question before we move on to the
Greatest tight
surprise.
end?
No, we're not doing tight ends. I
Oh,
don't- I
come
don't care.
on, man.
No. You want to do tight ends?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, number 1 tight end. Go ahead, DJ.
I say
Actually,
Gronk.
you know this is going to be a long debate, right?
No,
Go ahead,
I mean,
DJ.
I think it's
Go ahead,
number
DJ.
1 is between two
You
people.
said Gronk.
Gronk.
Yeah,
Gronk, okay.
that's one of the.
You're only
acceptable two
saying
answers.
that to get further your ammo in the debate between you and Peyton. Go ahead,
I
B.
thought Gronk. I can't say Gronk. What do you want me
I
to
know
say?
why you're saying Gronk.
Who do you want me to say? Dan Campbell?
No. Tony
No, Jim
Gonzalez?
No, Otto Graham. Go,
Yeah.
B.
I mean,
Listen.
it's Gronk.
I would even put
Yeah.
Gronk at 2.
No,
What'd you
no.
say, B? B
I
said
have,
Gronk.
I have Gonzalez at 1. I would put Antonio Gates at 2.
Fog. 1.
You don't have Gronk in your
Ah.
top 2?
Fog, who you got 1?
This is fucking ludicrous. Is everybody fucking pounding beers and margaritas and fucking shots?
I just
off
finished the
camera?
Gatorade.
What the fuck is
Fog.
going on here?
Fog drinks every Tuesday. What do you mean?
I know that one. Trust me. I see my guy right here.
All right, Fog, who
Feeling
you got
good
1?
with a hottie toddy over here, man.
I'm going Gronk.
Okay, Brant.
Gronk.
Meeks. Austin.
I'm going Shannon Sharp.
Of course he did.
Oh,
He did that.
nice.
He did. Listen, you can tell whenever Austin's going to say something controversial, he's just trying to stir the pot because he gets that grin on his face.
I'm going Gronk. I'm going Gronk.
Okay. All right. Okay. And then Alex, you
Try to
have
piss off Alex.
Gronk. Yeah, Gronk.
Otard, you have Gronk.
No, yes, Tony.
No, he said he has Gronk as 3.
I have Tony Gonzalez at 1 and
Okay,
Antonio Gates at 2.
I have Gronk. Gronk is 1 for me too as well. So 2, I'll go back down this way. 2 for me is Tony Gonzalez. Brian.
He said Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates.
Okay.
It's Tony G.
Yeah. Fog.
Gonzalez.
Is everybody gonna say Gonzalez is 2?
Yeah,
B?
No, I'm putting
one.
Travis Kelsey up there.
he's not
Yeah,
true.
Travis Kelsey 3.
You got Kelsey 2?
Yeah, Kelsey 2 for now. He might be end up being the GOAT, but I have him at 2
Yep.
now.
I
Okay,
agree.
so
I
all right,
agree.
DJ, who you got at 3?
I got Gonzalez at 3.
Okay, be easy.
I got Gonzalez at 3.
Wait, who did you pick for 2?
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
who'd
I'm
you-
sorry. I apologize. I mean Gates. Gates. Sorry.
Gates. Okay.
Okay.
Gates at 3. Sorry about that.
Austin.
I got Kelsey at 3.
Brant.
Gates.
Fog.
Kelsey.
Alex.
Antonio Gates.
Brian.
Akron Zip, baby.
Brian.
Gronk's 3 for me.
3 for me is Travis Kelsey. 4 will be Gates for me. Brian.
Kelsey is 4.
Alex. Kelsey.
Kerr, Kelsey. Yep.
Fog, you got Gates, I'm guessing, at 4.
Gates.
Brant.
4 is Kelsey.
Austin. Gates.
Gates.
B.
Well, this is 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
4 is Jason Witten.
Okay. DJ.
I put Shannon Sharp at 4.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. Respect him.
5 for me. 5 for me is Shannon Sharp.
Yep, same.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No. 5 for me is Kellen Winslow.
The first.
Brian.
Not bad. That's
First.
not bad.
First.
The first. Obviously,
No,
I'm
it's
the
a
second
senior.
guy. Obviously not the second guy.
I don't know. You might be a
Come
huge
on.
closet Browns
No one's
fan.
thinking that guy, dude. Get out of here. Only the Browns would draft idiots like that. Brian? All right, Alex?
Who did Brian pick?
Oh, Shannon Sharp. I'm sorry.
Agreed. Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
Fog?
Ozzie Newsome.
Okay.
Dude, Fog is so freaking Meeks?
John Mackey.
What?
John Mackey.
Okay, John Mackey. Okay. Be
Holy
easy.
shit. And
Just-
you still to be
We're moving
different
on.
as Ozzie
We're moving
Newsome.
on.
This is
All
five.
right.
This is
Who's
five,
the next
right?
one?
This is
Yeah.
5, right? Oh, it's Kelsey.
Okay.
I got Antonio Gates at 5.
Okay.
Like
Now,
it,
let's
like
get, now I'm going to get to my final question now, okay? Who is the greatest football player to ever play the game of football?
Tom Brady.
Defense or up? Okay, well, thank you. Okay. DJ.
No.
Jerry Rice.
Okay. Be easy.
Let me go next. Come on.
No.
Hey,
Easy.
can you go? skip
Somebody
me? I'll come back.
steals
I
my
gotta think
All right,
about it.
Alex, go.
Lawrence Taylor, and it's not even close.
It was between him and Jerry Rice.
Not
Yes.
even.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
nah, I
I
don't
agree.
disagree with that.
Be
I don't
easy.
disagree
agree.
with that.
The man single-handedly destroyed a man's career because he didn't stop.
It was
like
between
that
him and
is-
Jerry Rice for me.
It's
Be
Yeah.
easy.
LT.
Yeah, LT literally changed the rules of the game.
He changed the rules. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the reason why left tackles get paid.
So did someone else change the game, and I'm going to use him. Fog.
Dick Buckus.
Really? All
I
right,
like
Brad
it.
Meeks.
I love it.
Lawrence Taylor.
Austin. Tom Brady?
He ain't picking. He's not picking a giant because he's a damn Eagles bum.
No. I respect Lawrence Taylor. I'll probably go Tom Brady, though, for real. He changed the game.
Brian?
I was Lawrence Taylor for me.
And for me, it's Deion Sanders.
See, I was gonna pick Deion. I was going to pick. That's why I
Deion.
didn't come back.
Deion
was gonna be my second guy.
Deion. See, I can push
Man,
back
Deion
to
was
you,
a hell of a
Alex,
football player,
because
man.
Deion was able to do more things in the three compartments that you look for: special teams, defense, and
Yeah.
offense. He
Yeah.
played all three. He could have been an elite Hall of Famer in all three, and he's regarded as the best corner, and he's also regarded as the best punt returner, kick returner of all time.
I think it's
One of
Devin
the
best.
Hester, but okay.
No,
Yeah.
he is the best.
Deion was gonna be. Is he better than Devin Hester?
Deion
He's not
Sanders.
better than
That's
Hester.
cool.
Is he
That's
better?
better
Is he
than
better?
Hester.
I don't think he's better than Devin Hester though.
No,
that's
he's
what I
not better than
said.
Hester.
Devin
Not
Hester
the
is
best
the best.
returner of all time. It's
No.
Devin
Yeah.
Hester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not-
Mentored him.
Oh,
Stop.
shut up,
Stop
dude.
it.
Your,
Stop it.
your argument is
He
fell
called
flat.
on NFL Network when he broke the record saying, Deion, thank you for teaching me everything. Stop, dude. Devin Hester couldn't
argument,
catch a cold playing receiver for the Chicago Bears.
your argument fell flat, bud.
No, it didn't.
Got punts.
All right, boys.
What are we doing
Anything
now?
else-
Is
does
this
anything
the
else about this?
surprise? Are we doing the
It's a
surprise
surprise.
now?
Yes.
Oh,
Surprise.
hey, just a heads up, by the way. Like I said, the Browns are going to beat the Ravens. Eat my ass.
Oh, my God.
They might. I wouldn't be shocked.
No, they did.
Producer,
They win.
you're on.
Here you go.
Let's see
What's
something.
going on, everybody?
boys.
It's DJ.
Enjoy
I
it.
just want to give a shout out to Drew and the rest of the Game Winning Drive crew on their 100th episode. Wishing y'all success. Continue more episodes to come, and hopefully there's another milestone. Keep doing what y'all doing. Good luck, brother. Keep the success going.
What's up, guys? This is Brian Drew from Be Easy Sports Entertainment, one half of Two Man Front. I just want to come up here and I want to congratulate the Game Winning Drive on their 100th episode. It's a heck of a show, man. I've been tuning in for a long time and been following those guys for a long time, and you know, I just want to congratulate them on the great accomplishment of reaching 100 episodes. It's not easy doing that, so I definitely understand what they had to go through. Great, happy for them. But I also want to shout out. One of my good friends on the show, Stephen Fogman, who is one half of the other half of the Two Man Front, our podcast, and of course the objectively biased one. Steve and I go way back about 6-7 years now, right? And I can honestly call Steven one of my best friends, man. He's been with me. He's been down for a while with these podcasts, man, and it's blossomed into a great friendship. And the Game Winning Drive is lucky to have him, man, because he knows his stuff. He's great at it, and just want to give him a quick shout out and give him his flowers. So again, great job. Congratulations on the game-winning drive for your 100th episode. And I'll be tuning in for the 100th one, man.
What's going on, good people? I'm D Hill. I'm 1/3 of the 3-man weave. Excuse me for driving right now, but I had to take the time out to wish my guy Drew, also my guy Alex, for the game-winning drive, on 100 episodes. Everybody else that's been involved with the game-winning drive, like I said, we are a fan. We support each other that support us, and I want y'all to continue, man. 100 more, man. 100 more and 100 more. So y'all continue doing what you're doing, and y'all continue to provide the content that we all need. Like I said, I'm D Hill. I'm only 1/3 of the 3-man weave, and the 3-man weave is definitely happy for the 100th episode of the game-winning drive. Salute you guys.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Game Winning Drive. Drew Chamel, man, you have done a great job of getting to 100 episodes. Congratulations on that milestone. Man, I love coming on Game Winning Drive. I enjoy the camaraderie that we have with the guys. The pick segment is probably going to be my favorite thing that I've done on any show I've ever done. And honestly, like, you bunch of great guys. Thanks for having me on, and good luck. Here's to the next 100.
What's up, Game Winning Drive family? Can't believe we made it to 100 episodes. Insane. I miss you guys. Hope all is well. I know I haven't been on for a while. I'm just happy that Andrew and Alex are holding it down. Congrats again. Keep supporting. Keep loving. All right, boys.
Hey guys, Brian and Tard here, Sportsbox CEO, whatever title you want to give me, but I just want to give just heartfelt congrats to the boys on 100 episodes of Game Winning Drive. One of the things I always say about podcasting and doing the things that we do is we've met some really, really cool people, and Game Winning Drive did not start on the Sports Box. It's been in a couple different places around the sports podcasting world, and we've been friends for a good amount of time here, and it took a while to finally get everyone together on the same platform, but it's been absolutely awesome. It's such a unique show with unique perspective, and it's entertaining as hell. It's changed hosts here and there, but the core group is still there with Drew and Alex, and it's been just an absolute pleasure knowing you guys, doing shows with you guys, just BSing with you guys about the sports that we love, and it's been great having you as part of the Sports Box family. And here's to 1,000 more episodes. I've seen the growth in just how comfortable you guys are, doing this, and you're yourselves, and it's such a great watch. And for people that don't catch every show, you're really missing out. But on behalf of everybody who's ever been involved with the Sports Box, going back since 2016 now. So just the heartfelt congratulations on 100 episodes. It speaks to your dedication, your enjoyment of this, how much fun you have, and really the quality of the content that you bring that people keep watching, after all this time. So many people start doing sports podcasts and 10 shows in, they're out, and that's definitely not you guys. And like I said, here's to 1,000 more. We are so lucky to have you as part of the team. We're nowhere without the family that we have. So just cheers. It's not a drink, but it's what I have in front of me. Cheers on 100 episodes of Game Winning Drive. Thank you for being awesome friends and being awesome at what you do. And everybody who interacts with you can tell you guys do a wonderful, wonderful job. And keep it up. I know that the sky is the limit moving forward for you guys. But again, thank you for being part of our team. Thank you for being awesome friends, and just mass congratulations on 100 episodes. Let's keep it going. Love you guys.
Game Winning Drive, 100 episodes. Congrats, guys. You guys are still killing it. Miss you guys. I'm happy to see that the pod's still going strong, and having Fog on there is a huge addition. Miss being a part of my weekly run-ins with Alex Krogan and dealing with all the other BS that comes with it. But in all seriousness, guys, 100 episodes, what a huge feat. Congratulations. Keep it going. Miss you guys. Hope to join sometime soon. Take care.
What's up, Game Winning Drive? Episode 100, man. I can't believe we've made it this far. Super excited for the show tonight. Can't believe we're bringing back some of the old co-hosts along with the new one we've added this year. It's going to be an absolute blast. This started over 3 years ago now. Just, me, Drew, and Austin just having fun. Then Austin, because of work and family, we had to step away. Then we added Ryan and Brant the next year, and that was a huge addition. A lot of fun we had with those guys. And now this year, adding FOMOG, man, I'm just so pumped to see where the show is going. And it's really meant a lot to come together with all these guys and have the fun I do now on Tuesday nights, which used to be Wednesday nights. But I digress, man. I'm super pumped. Sports Box has meant so much to us, finding a home here. Brian and the rest of the team have really welcomed us and helped us grow this platform. And can't wait, man. It's going to be a great episode.
Hi everyone. I just want to say to you congratulations on your 100 podcast episode. We love you, Alex.
I love you, Daddy.
Game Winning Drive.
Ready, go.
Go get my daddy.
Woo! Go, Daddy! Go Game Winning Drive! Woo, woo, woo!
Go Chargers Turkey.
Go Game Winning Drive! We love you!
I love you, Chargers Turkey.
What's up, guys, man? Just want to say thank you to everyone that has tuned in for Game Winning Drive these past 4 years. We made it 100 episodes. It's remarkable, this day and age, to be able to commit to something like that. Thank you to Brian Attard, Sports Box Network, and who is the CEO of Sports Box, Mike Velarde, Mike Galetta, Tony Quigley, Brian Hess, the boys over there, man. Thank you for making it feel like home. Daniel Balky for coming in and joining us. Archie Spangolo for always believing in us, even though things got in the way. We still love you, brother. Thank you. Matt Tract, OG. Thank you. Austin Trammell, Ryan Viegel, and Brad Meeks, former co-hosts of Game Winning Drive. I appreciate you guys for sacrificing and diving into this and giving us your time and your wealth and your knowledge. Not the wealth, I'm just kidding. Your knowledge of everything that you've given us to the game, to Game Winning Drive. Thank you. To Stephen Fogman, aka The Fog, who is now our current third co-host. You were a breath of fresh air, and thank you for joining our show and trusting in me to give you the platform and the content and to give out that knowledge you have to everybody. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. And to Brian, your co-host in your show, thank you to him for giving us the time to allow us to have you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. To my wife, thank you so much for giving me the time and sacrificing our time together in order for me to be able to do this. I know it takes a lot with the kids. And to my kids, I love you. Thank you. To my wife, thank you. You are literally the greatest wife a husband like me could ever ask for. I love you, baby. And then to my brother, the guy that I started day one with, who's been on my side throughout this. Alex Krogan. There wasn't another person I needed to ask when I first started thinking about doing this. You were the perfect person to ask. You still are the perfect person to talk football with. Our chemistry is undeniable. The laughter is one of a kind, so organic. And Game Winning Drive wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for you, brother. I hope you take that to the bank. A lot of time we invest into this, and I like to see it getting better and better and better as the years go by. So in the next 3 years, let's get to 200 and we can do this again. And thank you for coming along the ride with me, brother. I love you, dude. To everybody else, our guests that have joined,
the people that have constantly come on to watch us, John Suggs and David Jones and Brandon Tard and Brad Meeks, people, the list goes on and on. Danny Bockley, thank you. Thank you for joining in, liking our show, and sharing it. And word of mouth helps, man. So thank you guys so much. We truly appreciate it. From Game Winning Drive and the Sportsbot Network, we thank you. We love you. Be safe. I really hope you enjoyed our show tonight.
Urban Liar, Maggie, Joe Judge,
Kevin Stefanski.
Stefanski can get a 100-year contract the way he's. Yeah, no, there's no chance.
I love him.
I wanted to say Houston, but Houston's actually been competitive. I really thought he was going to be a gap coach, but they're
Coley's been
pushing.
good.
No, yeah, 100%. I mean, I think they got one right. Too bad they didn't do this 4 years ago. But maybe Deshaun Watson
Just don't
wouldn't have been
make the GM. Just don't make it the GM.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the fourth one's tough, man. The fourth one's tough, man. I mean, I'm gonna just stick with those three. I don't really know. No, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with up in Minnesota with Zimmer. Yeah, I mean, I thought he should have been gone a while ago, but Minnesota's kind of like Pittsburgh, where they don't want to get another coach. Like they kind of just They feel like family there. It's kind of like, I mean, in my opinion, Tomlin should be fired just for keeping Big Ben for one more year. I don't give a shit what the numbers said or whatever. The fact that they don't have a true backup there, or somebody in the wings waiting, it's a joke to me. I mean, you've proven that you can find quarterbacks in the third and fourth round now. They could have gotten the guy they could have groomed for the last 3 years. And, so, yeah, I mean, Tomlin should be on the hot seat, but he's just out my top four right there. I'm buying all of them. They all better be. I don't care. He's probably not going to come to Cleveland as a free agent. If you trade for him, he doesn't have a choice. And then he comes there and they win a Super Bowl or they make it to the AFC Championship and he's playing against Patrick Mahomes or whatever, and he has a chance to show whoever this clown Nicholas is, he can fly a kite, bro. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Who's his team? Probably the bum-ass Chargers.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Bum-ass Chargers.
Yeah.
Anyways,
God, I love Browns fans so much. You guys have been trash for like 15 years. You're finally good now.
1 year of good.
What have you guys done?
1 year of good.
What have you guys done? You got to the Super Bowl and got embarrassed. What have you guys done?
Let's stay on topic here.
Another topic for another day.
At least my team has 4 championships. They might not be Super Bowl.
I thought this man called in sick.
You guys don't have shit. Shut up.
We have a championship 1969.
Oh, my Lord.
Buyer
property with Dalton, he will make the switch in a heartbeat, in a Brian Flores heartbeat, and be like, yo, you're out. Fields, you're in.
Who's Eric Young?
Did we forget what Andy Dalton did
He was with
Georgia?
Cowboys offense? But did he ever play for Georgia? No, he only played for
He actually did good. The Cowboys looked good towards the end of the season. Towards the end of the season, new playbook with McCarthy, the Cowboys didn't look bad. And I almost threw up in my mouth.
You almost that was rough. That was rough to hear.
Hey, Donald. Donald's
I need another drink.
Donald's about to say something real quick.
Where he belongs. Guy's a fucking bum.
No, he's not. He's not a. Okay, I'm not getting into this with you.
Bum.
All right, third down, mock draft.
Grooming. We talked about it last week, Alex. Brian, I don't know if you've been watching our show or not, but if your balls need grooming, just hit up Manscaped to do the doing. I see I'll work that little plug-in right there. You like that little plug-in right there? Yeah. Rocking the Manscaped t-shirts. Our partners over at Manscaped. Our boy Archie, man, he does his thing, dude. So, Brian, if you ever need like a little white elephant gift or something, to help you out, get the missus a little excited, use Manscaped. Check out this awesome.
You gotta be clean where it counts, not just you gotta do what you gotta do.
Definitely. Yeah, your balls will thank you. Check out this crazy cool promo that we got running.
Does his confidence go away? Austin, is his confidence gone, or can Frank Wright bring back that magic as he did in 17? As Brian is nodding his head up and down because we're talking about his favorite quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, for sure, dude. I mean, if anybody can fix it, it's Frank Wright. And I think he's going to fix it, man. I think he's the missing piece to Carson Wentz, and I think he's going to fix it. If anybody can, like I said, if anybody can fix it, he can fix it. If he can't, then his career's over.
Listen, I'm pulling a Brant here. Once Wentz plays 70% of those snaps, I hope he fucking tears his other knee off.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So come on and get this money, man. Getting paper, and we always do it major on the slow, you know it.
Yeah.
Man, I guess I'm a turd, man. Drew, you had me crying, bud. I forgot you. I shouted out everybody but you.
I was gonna say that.
What a turd I am. Jesus,
dude,
man.
I was going through the archives of the videos we've done, man, and there's so many videos in the first season that we would get banned if we put it on here. So
I'm sure
man,
it was all from me too. Jesus.
Yeah, man. Hey, guys, thank you for staying on tonight. I really appreciate it. DJ. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We are going to end the show with me and Alex. So we appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. And we'll catch you soon, brother.
Hey, love all you guys, man.
Congrats,
Thanks
kids.
for coming on. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah. Hey, Brant, man, we love you, brother. Thank you so much for everything you've done. And any final words you want to say is you're one of the former co-hosts.
Yeah, thanks for having me back on. It was really good tonight. Lots of laughs. I mean, it's what it was about when I was on here. And then hearing Ryan and Alex go at it, just man, it took me back to good times.
I tried so hard to get him on tonight, man. It would have been
Yeah,
great.
I called him twice, man. He's like, I'm at dinner. I can't make it. I sent my video. I'm like, all right, bud, whatever. You don't want to get beat up again. I get it. I understand, man. I wouldn't want to.
We love you, Brant.
I might have to come back on just antagonize Fogg and Alex.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got to set something up, buddy. We got to play some softball together or something since you're so close.
I agree. Let me know when you're down in Myrtle the next time.
All right, I will for sure, brother. Great seeing you.
Austin. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. We love you, man. Thank you so much for the help tonight in the video and being on. And thank you for the kind words in the video, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Thanks for all the behind-the-scenes stuff, man. We really appreciate you and all the help and everything and helping us grow this, man. It means a lot more than you could ever know because for me and Drew, this is like such a passion, man. We love this so much. It's just like a great platform for us to be free and have fun and like really enjoy the sport that we love. So it means a lot, man.
People can tell. Like I said, with podcasting, in my opinion, like people can tell when you're being fake. People can tell when you're being genuine. And there's not been a second of this show, going back all the episodes you've ever done, where it's not been 100%. This is you. This is your opinion. This is your take. And look. Some are bad. Some are good. That's the nature of what we do, right? So
right. Yeah.
Listen, I get attacked mercilessly every single day and outside the box. I could not care less.
Yeah.
I could not care less. That's my opinion. You don't like it, I really don't care. And you guys you treat it the same way. So there's a reason that you love what you do and it comes out so well. Just keep doing it. You guys are so good at it.
Appreciate it, man.
Love you, brother. And
the OGs, man. The OGs. Man.
There's a reason why I got glasses on.
I fucking miss you guys, bud.
I miss you too. First off, I want to start by
so much, dude.
I want to start by saying that I love you guys, man. Obviously, Andrew's my brother. I love my brother. Alex, I love you, man. I know we don't really get to talk a lot. We do text here and there. We don't get to see each other. Obviously, I love you, man, and I'm happy you guys are doing this because life's a bitch, and this is escape to reality, and you guys all need that for your mental and everything. And I'm happy you guys are still doing it. I appreciate you guys.
We love you,
brother. Love you guys. Keep going. Let's do another 100. I'll try to get on as much as I can. If I'm not, I'm commenting on your fucking terrible takes, Alex. Other than that,
best takes in the business, baby.
Before I go,
typical Drew fashion. You were saying something important?
Boop. This has been a journey, and my kids are in here now. Go figure at the end of the episode. Everything I said in the video was 100% true, and I'm not afraid to share my emotions with you. Hey, guys, go out real quick. And thank you for going along a ride with me, and doing this with me, man. It's been a journey, and we've done a lot of different networks, like I said, but man, we really found a home here, and we found a great co-host in Fog, and who knows if we had a fourth, but for right now, man, I just know that at the end of the day, it's you and me, and I appreciate you, bro, man. It's been a fun ride, dude. Like, there's nothing more I can say about it. It's just,
man. I want to say a little bit, man, because I kind of missed you in the video. I just was, rushing through trying to thank everybody. But who knew, man, those, 5 years ago that I would meet a brother like you, man, in your fellowship, your brotherhood, your friendship, everything means so much to me, man. And, the biggest thing we miss about California is you guys, man, you and Jasmine and the kids and the family and Cliff and the whole crew, man, just everybody, not just who's included in the show, but just like the family you guys have built out there. In my 22-year career, that was the most we felt accepted in having a home, man. And we miss you guys truly. I love the fact that we get to do this on Tuesday nights together, man. It means a lot. And it's funny that, Austin brought up the mental health thing, man, because that's, suffering from what I suffer from with the PTSD and the anxiety and everything that I have, man. This outlet really gives a lot to me. And to have you on here with me as a true brother, even though we're from different mothers, we're still brothers, man. And I love 100%. You, man. I love you, man. And I can't wait to continue to do this. And hopefully we get to 1,000, man. You know what I mean? Like, as long as we can go, I'm down.
We get to 1,000. We're partying at Brian's house. I'll tell you right now. I don't care what Brian says.
Down in Rangerville.
We're partying at Brian's house
in Rangerville.
We will do the show at Brian's house.
Oh man, I don't know if I can handle
dungeon.
I don't know if I can handle all those Ranger stuff, man. I might have to slip some Penguin stuff in there and see if he notices.
We and I wanted to get not controversial, but to the world it is. Some controversial topics, but I couldn't find them because they were deleted. But the two things that I'm very proud of, both of us, that we were very at forefront was talking about racism in the NFL and racism that exists on the outside of sports that sometimes need to be brought to the light. And I'm proud of us in that episode that we did where we talked a half an hour about not about Kaepernick kneeling, but about the significance of why he's doing it, even though if it's not about the person, it's about the action and what's going on. And bringing light to that, and I'm very proud of us for bringing that up. And the second thing that I'm proud of for us bringing up, because we are strictly just a football show. That was part of our parameters when we first created the show. But sometimes you just need to talk about outside things, and one of the things that we needed to talk about was mental health, and was our first responders and our military and our vets, which you are. And during the show, you were still an active military member. Now you're full on, retired, enjoying the life. But it's important to highlight mental health and what people are going through. And it's affected me. It's affected you. And mental health affects people in different ways. And it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to speak about it. It's better to hold it in to not. It's better to talk about it than to just hold it in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm proud of that. I'm proud of our show. I'm proud of what we've done, and I can't wait to do this for the next 4 years and hopefully longer. So, love you, brother. We love you all for coming on. And
thanks everybody
you, Brian.
for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Real quick, next week it's our second favorite episode of the year. It's our half season awards.
Yeah.
Next week,
You muted yourself.
We'll have our MVP we need to talk about for next week. Who we think is going to win the Super Bowl. We could change our picks. It's going to be fun. Please tune in next week. We won't be this long, I promise you. And we'll definitely get around to it. Yeah. Until then, guys, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday for the new start. Right, Brian Atari, the new start, 101. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys soon next week.